Southwest Conference basketball tournament action continues tonight. Kicks 96.1, highplainsradio.net or KICX app, and our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Also tonight, we say hello to our friends up at in the Ainsworth area, KBRB 1400 AM, 106.3 FM, and KBRB.net are joining in as well. And Rich Barnett, Bob Golke. Bob, this is our third trip to Gothenburg this year. Oh, my gosh. We know the route pretty well, don't we?
Yeah, it's very familiar, no doubt about it, and definitely welcome all the Ainsworth fans in. We'll see you in 10 days, folks.
Yeah.
If you want to see who the voices are for what you're listening to, we'll see you in 10 days up there on a Saturday evening. So, but again, yeah, just kind of looking forward to this matchup. Certainly both teams would have liked to have done a little bit better on Tuesday night, but it is what it is, and kind of looking forward to seeing the Bulldogs here.
Yep, of course, a lot of attention, Bob, on Carter Nelson. You know, football-wise, we know what he can do on the football field and everything, but a pretty good basketball player as well.
Oh, yeah, nice touch around there. He's certainly a force underneath the basket. He did give McCook fits in McCook last year, was hard to handle there. So, again, Bison really going to have to clamp down. It'll be interesting to see who gets the assignment, whether it be a John Patel, whether it be a Mitchell Cole, whether it be a Caden Porter coming in there to help too. So, again, and again, he's not a solo machine there for Ainsworth. Again, they have another nice height down low with Trey Pelt underneath at 6'4". So again, Bison. It seems like it's been a while since they faced a team with maybe two 6'4" plus type players down low. So how they defend them will be very interesting to see.
I do believe Nelson is 4 points away from hitting 1,000 points this year, I've been told, and McNally is a couple of points away from hitting 1,200. So they've got some guys who have scored some points for him over the years, haven't they?
Yeah, again, and that really, the Bison, again, Mitchell Cole, really the lone senior, so to speak, for McCook. So, again, Coach Imus has talked about how young the team is to a certain extent. So, again, yeah, Ainsworth certainly has plenty of senior leadership, and I'm sure two of their more prolific scorers.
Of course, our officiating crew for this one, we look down, and our good buddy Jace Doolin, the McCook High School grad, he's got to be worth 10 points from McCook in this one, isn't he?
Well, I don't know if I'd mention that on the radio now, considering all the people that are listening. But, yeah, certainly a very veteran crew that we've seen here from Central Nebraska before. So, again, I assume they're going to probably do both games in this gym, and they'll have another crew over in the South gym where the other games will be going on.
Bison and Ainsworth would love to be playing the semifinals, boy. And we were talking the way up, if we didn't have other games to do with the RPAC tournament back home, I would be liking to go to North Platte and watch semifinals tomorrow and then the championships games on Saturday.
Yeah, again, this is really a fun conference. It's really tough at the top. But again, as Coach Imus talked with us, oh gosh, I think maybe the first time we were here in Gothenburg, he said, there was a time when we had a sub 500 record and we're the number 2 seed in the conference. Well, those days are long gone. And again, Ainsworth comes in with a record of 9-6, and of course, 2 of those losses were without Mr. Nelson when he had some football obligations. So again, yeah, this conference is like I said, you get in the top 4 of this conference, you're going to have some battles.
Starting lineups, both teams, you got them.
All righty, let's go ahead and go with Ainsworth is the home team on the scoreboard. They'll be wearing their home whites with red trim and red numerals. They'll go with Pregame McNally, the 5'9" senior, Jacob Held, the 5'6" junior, Logan Schradel, 5'11" junior, Carter Nelson, the 6'5" senior, and Trey Pelt, the 6'4" senior. And, of course, head coach for the Bulldogs is Jake Nelson. McCook will counter with Josiah Wilkinson, 6'2" junior, Mitchell Cole, the 6'4" senior, John Patel, 6'5" junior, Brody Graham, 6' sophomore, and Brett Fraker, a 6' senior as well.
Boy, again, we were here for of course, the McCook-Gothenburg game. Good first half, and the second half just couldn't get things going. We fell behind and trailed by double digits and just could never able to get a good run going to get within striking distance.
Yeah, again, Gothenburg just kept McCook at bay there, and boy, we just had one of those droughts again. And, as Coach Imus talked about after the game, several trips down the floor with turnovers there, 5 trips in a row down the floor at one point. So, again, that's going to have to be cleaned up tonight for sure.
Holy cow, this isn't Scott Foster over here doing the lineups. What happened to him?
This is, I believe, the assistant athletic director, Mr. Moracek there. So, heck, I could have told him I could have jumped in,
Yeah, we brought the best, that's for sure. As Ainsworth and McCook once again. We'll take a 3-minute break, stations, 3-minute break, and back with the tip-off between McCook and Ainsworth boys consolation game. Again, this is for 5th place in the conference. 3-minute break on Kicks 96.1 and KBRB Ainsworth. Rich Barnett, Bob Galkey back here at Gothenburg High School. First of 2 on Kicks 96.1 and Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel will have the McCook girls get the nightcap. They just switched them around, Bob. Boys first, girls second.
Which we appreciate so much, being able to cover both games, of course, and not have to move in between games without a doubt. So, again, yeah, a little different for us. You know, there was a time where they would always be switching the girls and guys varsity games and kind of maybe play. And this is, boys tonight in this one for us, first, ladies second.
We owe athletic director Mark Moravchik a big-time Christmas card for all he's done in the 3 visits we've been here.
Yeah, exactly right.
Lineups being announced. Ainsworth, the home team. They have on the white uniforms, and McCook, the road team, in their red unis. And, of course, both girls and boys have wore those red unis like no other, with the lack of, just no other seasons. Next year, they'll get more home games. It's just this year, not as many.
Yeah, exactly right. Things just do tend to kind of flip-flop there. It's close to being equal each year, but again, normally you have 1 year where you have significantly more road games, at least road trips, rather than home games.
For the Bison, of course, next home game, next Friday. Big one, Ogallala girls and boys in town.
Yeah, that'll be very interesting to see. Ogallala girls will be looking. McCook's best game for the girls last year was in Ogallala, where they really played them well. And, of course, the boys, you know what they want to do, too.
Jumper by a pelt as Ainsworth won the tap. Carter Nelson with a dribble penetration on the way. The lamps on the way, and good. It's 2-0 Ainsworth. Yeah. Again, they've got two bigs you got to be concerned with, huh?
Oh, absolutely. No, again, there's 6'4", 6'5" underneath.
Of course, Rich forgot he's got a scoreboard to deal with again, too. Josiah Wilkinson, the floater in the lanes on the way, missed it. Tip tries on the way, missed it. Brody Graham, smallest guy, missed it. Rebound, John Patel missed it. Bison crashing the board. It's going to go off Ainsworth last. We had a couple of chances in there.
Yeah, multiple opportunities there. And again, Brody Graham, like you said, Rich, he's also wearing number 13 tonight instead of 20, by the way. But anyway, yeah, I thought he might just take the ball out and set things up, but tried to put her back.
Brett Fraker, who really was the offensive guy for the Bison in the loss against Gothenburg, hitting a couple of threes, led us with 11 points. Graham has it against the zone, little matchup zone. Wilkinson, John Patel, got to get John going early in this game as well. Now Brody Graham. It's 2-0 Ainsworth. We're just underway here on Kicks 96.1 and KBRB out of Ainsworth. Wilkinson kicking off baseline three. Brett Fraker's on the way, too strong. Backside rebound, Graham, and a long rebound, got it right back. The cut by Wilkinson, no shot. Out front now, Fraker. They'll reset their offense now.
Yeah, that is a shot that Brett hit the other night, too, from that corner.
Graham has it left side dribble. As the bicycle right to left in the offense. Wilkinson swinging out Brody Graham. High pass to John Patel, and John was going out to the corner, and he kind of threw it in. Turnover going back to Ainsworth.
Yep, just kind of sailed it over the top there. So again, Ainsworth, second possession.
And the Bulldogs get it back with a 2-0 lead. Nelson will bring the ball up.
It's one of the bigger guards we've faced bringing the ball up, I'd say.
Exactly right. One-on-one with Patel. Lost on the way up. Loose ball. It's picked up by McNally. And going to be a hand check, going to be called against, looks like against McCook.
Yeah, that was kind of one of our pet peeves the other night, was a lot of hand checking going on. And this crew, at least on that opportunity, caught that one.
2-0 ball game. Ainsworth with the basketball underneath. Held has it. Fraker nice shot shutting off baseline. It was thrown out of bounds by McNally. Threw it off of Brett out of bounds. It goes back to Ainsworth underneath.
Yeah, pretty trapped on that baseline there. Good recognition on his part to bounce it off the legs. But other than that, he was shut off. That's right.
2-0 Ainsworth lead. Our score update's brought to you by MMB Bank.
Woohoo!
Inbounds pass, corner. McNally out front now. It's Nelson against the Bison man-to-man. One-on-one isolation with Patel. Jumper, mid-range jumper's on the way and rolls off. Rebound Brody Graham. A Pelt kind of mistimed his jump that time, trying to put the offensive tip. They work it to John Patel. Right on the floor well, missed the shot. Rebound by McNally. Bison got the ball right where they wanted that time. John just couldn't quite finish. Wilkinson on the inside. Jumper's blocked by Appelt on the way up, and here comes Ainsworth off the block shots.
Yeah, again, mismatch there. Appelt with a couple inches, but again, nice interception by Brett Fraker.
Bounce pass was broken up. Bison the other way off the turnover. We played almost 3 minutes, just over 2, and 2-0 Ainsworth. Wilkinson has it up top. Josiah with a dribble. Now baseline, John Patel. Last time down, they worked John in a great look. Takes the long threes. On the way, missed it. Appelt the rebound. Lead pass Nelson. Bison back in good shape defensively. 2-0 Ainsworth lead. Inside Appelt. Jumper on the lane. Missed it. Rebound. It could be a loose ball. It's going to be Brody Graham. Didn't quite get there in time. Schradel got there first to the basketball. It'll be team foul number 2 against the Bison in the quarter.
Yeah, pretty good bump there by Troy Appelt going down the lane there, but again, nothing called.
Caden Porter and Trip Riley will check in for the first time for the Bison as Graham and John Patel will check out. First to 2 here on Kicks 96.1 and our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. The Bison varsity girls playing after we're done off the inbounds. A Pelt. Maybe stripped on the way out by Mitchell Cole, and Ainsworth will get it back.
Caden Porter now going to be covering Garrett Nelson. Carter Nelson. I was talking about Garrett Nelson before the game today with Coach Strausser from Gothenburg.
Leaner left-hand shot by McNally's on the way and good. And it's 4-0 Ainsworth.
Yeah, you can see why he has almost 1,200 points there. Really nice body control there with the lay-in.
Bison the other way, trailing by a 4-0 count. Porter, and it's going to be called for double dribble. Gosh, I don't know if it just the ball went, it was dribbling, I just kind of went sideways on him a little bit. Anyway, timeout Bison, I'm going to talk about it. It's 4-0 Ainsworth. We're back quick 30-second break on Kicks 96.1 and KBRB. Back to the Gothenburg 4-0 Ainsworth lead, Bob. Good timeout taken by Coach Joe Ima. Settle things down a little bit. And Bison now defensively against the man-to-man. McNally pressured by Brett Fraker. On the crossover dribble. Shots just inside the three-point line on the way. Missed it. Rebound by Schradel. Second chance for Ainsworth on this possession. 4-0. Bulldogs lead. 4:44 left in the opening quarter. Fifth place game of the Southwest Conference Boys Tournament. Nelson free throw line. Skip past baseline now to Schradel. Nelson got it right back. Jump looking for a jumper. Looking for the foul, actually, as he beat Porter to the punch. It's out of bounds off McCook last.
Yeah, Caden Porter able to get a hand on there. Thought it might have went off Carter Nelson's leg, but referee saw it otherwise.
Inbounds pass by Held. McNally and Brett Fraker doing a great job covering him, and Brett's going to be called for the hand check. As McNally went baseline, a quick first step that time, Bob, and Brett just a tad step slow, and that'll be team foul number 3.
Yeah, really walked a tightrope, too, on that end line, and that is the second on Brett. So, again, he'll have to have a seat for now.
4-0 ball game. Held off the inbounds. Looking baseline. Schradel has it. Out front now to Carter Nelson. Bulldogs lost a tough win in overtime the other night on their home floor. Holdridge 75-73. Nelson, 3, left him short that time. Rebound, Caden Porter.
Yeah, good check off by the Bison there.
Bison needs points, trailing 4-0. We're almost halfway through the quarter. Miles Pullman in for the first time for the Bison in the last dead ball. Bryson Gullen as well. Pullman has it out front. Matchup against McNally. Has some size. Runner by Miles on the way and good. It's 4-2.
There we go. A little spark off the bench for the Bison there.
Exactly right. He's got some inches on McNally, so nice job, Miles, with a good first point. 4-2, Ainsworth. McNally, 1-on-1 with Pullman covering him on the other end. Jumpers on the way, missed it. Rebound backside, Mitchell Cole.
Yeah, good team defense by the Bison there. 2 players forced him a little bit out of his range.
Mitchell across the timeline. Bryson Gully inbounds pass. Miles Pullman inside. Got the last 2 buckets. We're tied at 4.
Who is that man, Rich? Way to come off the bench, Miles.
Well, Grandma and Grandpa are sitting up here in the Bob Uecker seats up here, so maybe that's the case. By the way, the Bison fans are below us. That's why nobody can see them across the way. They got a few across the way, but most of them are right here right below us. It's going to be a foul out front against McCook. Team foul number 4 against the Bison.
Yeah, Miles Pullman going to keep being the star of the show here. Going to pick up his first foul.
Patel will check back in. Mitchell Cole will get his first break. Inbounds past Carter Nelson. A pelt. And waits, and now McNally will set up their half court. 4-4 ball game. Almost a 3-minute mark here, first quarter. The lob to Nelson against Patel. Whip pass backside. A pelt. Missed the shot. Missed a bunny that time. Caden Porter on the defensive board.
Boy, really pretty passing by the Bulldogs there. Again, tic-tac-toe, and again, just could not make the shot.
Wilkinson, the swing it to Pullman. Higher, might have got blocked by a pelt on the way up, and here comes Ainsworth off the missed shot.
Yeah, I think got a couple fingers on that one for sure.
Bison back in good shape. Long 3 by Schradel's on the way and good. And Ainsworth has got the lead back 7-4.
Yeah, played good defense, and all of a sudden everybody just kind of left him alone. And a good recognition by him to take the shot.
Inside, John Patel got open, got away. 7-6 ball game, and John's first bucket of the game.
Yeah, again, nice to get him going again. He's going to have some room possibly down there underneath.
Get North Platte, John Patel in this one after, boy, he had a dynamite game last Friday up in North Platte. Nelson looking baseline to Schradel, and the pass went wide, out of bounds. McCook will get it back. 7-6 Ainsworth lead with 2:19 left in the quarter. Bison lineup, Gullion, also Porter, Wilkinson, Pullman, and Patel. I don't think Ainsworth has not subbed yet. They got all 5 starters.
No, they all have warm-ups on too on the bench. So
you like those Indiana Hoosier bottoms, don't you?
Excellent warm-ups.
Gullion, 3 balls on the way, missed it wide right. Here comes Ainsworth the other way. Nelson on the dribble. Big hop inside the lane. Schradel, jumpers on the way, rolls in. 9-6, Ainsworth by 3 again.
Yeah, nice body control by him there. Pass was a little bit high, but able to go ahead and bank it in.
Bison back in the half court. Wilkinson get a hand check. He bets out. Going to be called against, I think it's Jacob Held, going to be called for the personal.
Yeah, first Bulldog foul of the game so far. Minute 45 left in the quarter.
Proud of these guys. That's 2 hand checks in the first quarter called.
Yeah, they got them.
Yeah. Inbounds pass Wilkinson. Patel on a cut. Nowhere to go. Outside Pullman, now Porter. Cade looking inside. Nowhere to go. Taking off the dribble. Big hop inside the lane. Dumps it up. Patel, baseline 3 for the tie. Missed it. Rebound. And goes, can Caden save it? Almost. Came awfully close. And Ainsworth will get it back with 1:30 left.
Yeah, unable to corral it totally. Just went off the sideline there. 1:30 to go.
9-6 Ainsworth. Bison back on the defensive side, the man-to-man pressure. Open up against zone against Gothenburg. Then went man second half, it was just flip-flop. The Swedes opened up with man and then went zone, and that zone fooled McCook the other night. Carter Nelson, following jumper, missed it. Rebound by Porter. Caden the other way. Now it's Josiah Wilkinson. Got it poked away by Nelson. Pelt layups on the way and good.
Boy, that's just heads-up play by the Bulldogs there. Just swatted the ball away from Josiah Wilkinson.
11-6. We're under a minute left in the opening quarter. Ainsworth with that 5-point lead. Pullman on the move, missed the shot. Oh, Porter had it, couldn't quite grab it completely. Goes out of bounds. Ainsworth will get it back.
Well, you know, Ridge, it seems like it's been kind of feast or famine for McCook. When the boys start out slow like this, they usually get a little bit better as the game wears on. And conversely, if they start out hot, they tend to have these little droughts. And again, only 6 points in the quarter.
46 seconds left with Mitchell Coles back in the ball game for McCook. McNally out front, matched up against Miles Pullman. Both teams like a little momentum with a win right here and get ready for next week. Jumper McNally's on the way, baseline good, 13-6, 7-point Bulldog lead.
Boy, nice touch by him, hand in his face too, didn't seem to bother him a bit.
Wilkinson caught up in a trap, looking inside, backside look, Caden Porter lamps on the way, good. Bison trailing by 5 as Ainsworth now play for a final shot. 12 seconds on the clock, McNally far side. They'll post up a Pelt off the block, held on the move. Baseline Schradel, baseline 3 is going to be off the mark, and that's your quarter. After 1, it is Ainsworth 13 and McCook 8. Quarter number 2 coming up in 1 minute on KICX and KVRB. After 1 quarter here, consolation game in the Southwest Conference Tournament. Bison trailed by 8, 13-8, Bob, and first quarter stats.
Yeah, again, for Ainsworth real quick, Pregame McNally with 4, Logan Schradel with 5, Carter Nelson with 2, and Trey Pelt with 2. So 4 of their 5 starters got in the scoring column for the Bison. 4 points for Miles Pullman, quickly off the bench. John Patel and Caden Porter both chipped in with 2.
Here we go, quarter number 2 as the Bison will get the basketball first. Porter, Patel, Fraker back in there, Wilkinson, and Mitchell Cole. Good move, Caden Porter on the 1-on-1, 13-10. Bison getting down to 3-point game.
Yeah, set play there. Everybody on the baseline, and Caden just drove the middle and laid it in.
And Ainsworth, as they got their 5, played the entire quarter, and they all 5 start the second quarter as well. Lob backside, Carter Nelson against John Patel. 3-point game now, Bulldogs by 3. Got to take, boy, he lowered that shoulder off the glass, missed it. Rebound by held, loose ball held, and going to have walking violation.
Ooh, yeah, definitely a little shoulder into the chest.
Yeah.
On that drive there.
And the Bison will get it back. 13-10, Bison can cut it to 1 or tie with a 3 right here. Right to left in the offense. Wilkinson, Fraker has the left side. Boy, Patel's asking for that basketball off the block, and Nelson's playing off him. Mitchell Cole driving, bounce past Patel, and nice job by Pelt. Just got a hand on the passing lane, tipped out of bounds, and McCook will get it back.
Yeah, that was going to be an easy layup, so good defense by Trey Pelt.
13-10 ball game, just about a minute gone in the second quarter off the inbounds. Mitchell Cole, jumper block shot by a Pelt from behind, and here comes Gothenburg.
Yeah, kind of got sandwiched there. Pelt and Nelson both had him.
Nelson has it up top against John Patel. Now it's McNally trying to look, pick and roll. Nice shot. Brett Fraker with a steal. Brett should have a layup at the other end with the right hand. And it's a 1-point game, 13-12.
Yeah, again, quick hands there by John Patel there on the switch. Was able to tap the ball away.
Bison defense. Nice job last couple of times now. McNally inside, nowhere to go. Out front held. On the move. Stradle has it. Top of the circle, not upheld. Deep three, top of the circle. Got it. Big fella goes out, knocks home a tray at 16-12.
Well, again, that's something that you can't expect from the big 6'4" senior.
And down low block, right side, John Patel. And they're going to call offensive foul. Here, they're going to call offensive foul. And,
yeah, again, head matchup again with McNally there. And again, really nice taking the charge by him. Not so sure it was, frankly, but.
Well. Maybe last time down when it was on our end, maybe we just didn't sell it good enough. Didn't sell it. 16-12 ball game. Bulldogs by 4. 2 minutes gone. Second quarter consolation game. 5th place game once again in the Southwest Conference Tournament. Appel, left side wing, knocks home another one.
Oh my.
Leads back to 7, 19-12 Bulldogs.
He keeps that up. That's going to put some real stress on the Bison defense.
That was a lot of points for the Holdridge game tonight. 75-73,
yeah.
Man. Ton of points. Wilkinson out front. Skip pass on too high of a pass for Caden Porter. And goes back to Ainsworth on the Bison turnover.
Yeah, again, bugaboos for the Bison there. Again, turnovers, just Coach Imus just again talked about them the other night. Just you lose so many possessions with those, not even getting a chance at the basket.
Ainsworth will get it back. Bison had to cut down a 1-point game. It's up to 7 again, 19-12. Nelson out front. For the pick and roll with that pelt. Knocked down the last couple of shots. 3. Mitchell Cole, nice shot, moving the feet by Mitchell baseline. Nelson baseline. Tries to drive baseline. Runners on the way and good. 21-12 and timeout. Coach Joe Imus wants to talk about it. Leads up to 9. And it's got to be I'm trying to think how long. It's going to be a full timeout. We're back in 1 minute next. KICX and KBRB. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. Bison had a couple of nice defensive possessions early in the quarter, Bob, but last couple of ones giving up 2 threes and giving a baseline to Nelson and a quick timeout by Coach Imus.
Yeah, again, boy, Trey Appelt there with those 2 threes has really just boosted this margin to 9 points. And again, precarious spot for the Bison here. Need a couple of points. Got to really start clamping down on defense.
Coming up on the 5-minute mark. Just 3 minutes gone. Long ways to go. It's quarter number 2. Bison to get the offense going here. Gulling has it out front. Skip pass now to Patel. John on the move. A little runner. Block shot. Nelson on the way up. Here comes Ainsworth the other way. On the move. Whip pass inside. Stradle missed the shot. Rebounded by Gullion. Lead pass now. Mitchell Cole catches up. Layups missed, and the foul's going to be called. Going to be called against McNally, I do believe. It'll be 2-shot foul for Mitchell Cole.
Yeah, going to be his first foul. And again, yeah, boy, up and down the floor quickly there for the Bison. Mitchell Cole, I'm not sure he was going to be able to get that ball for the layup, so the foul was probably beneficial for McCook.
Mitchell at the free throw line for a 2-shot foul. Team fouls are tied at 1 apiece. As Mitchell misses the first, he'll get 1 more. Again, next week, Bison are done for the rest of the weekend with the semifinals tomorrow at the North Platte Community College Championship consolation games on Saturday. Ogallala's in next Friday. And, of course, the road trip to face this same Ainsworth Bulldog team, girls and boys, on Saturday. Cole missed both free throws that time, 21-12, Ainsworth. making a double-digit lead in this possession right here.
Yeah, those are the first 2 free throws of the game, too.
By either team.
For anybody.
Yeah. Jumper inside the lane, missed it. Rebound, tipped around, and Caden Porter comes down with it. Bison got a 2-on-1 the other way. Mitchell Cole dumps it out. Fraker, jumper off the glass, missed it. Rebound by Patel. John, and among 3 white shirts, and the foul's going to be called down low, and a slap, and it's going to be on the floor. Bison basketball underneath.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Logan Schradel for his first.
Miles Pullman, Josiah Wilkinson will check back in.
No, actually, they are going to call that on Trey Appel.
His first, second team foul against the Bulldogs in the quarter. Fraker off the inbounds. Looking for cutters. Patel went right down the lane. Shots on the way, rolled off. Caden Porter, nice shot, keeping it alive. Wilkinson, as the tap was not called backcourt. Josiah, now skip pass now, John Patel. Wilkinson on the top of the circle, beside the three-point line. Now Miles Pullman came in with a couple of big buckets earlier in the game. 4-minute mark. We're under 4 minutes here. Second quarter, Bison trailing by 9, 21-12. Fraker now, Caden Porter. Long, deep 3 by Caden's on the way. Rolls off. Rebound by Held.
Yeah, good open look there. Again, those are the shots Caden had been hitting lately.
On the move by Nelson. Layup missed that time. Rebound Wilkinson for the Bison.
Yeah, nice defense by John Patel. Just didn't give him an easy layup.
Porter, backside look by Brett Fraker. Layups on the way and good. They beat Ainsworth down the court a couple of times.
Well, again, as you said before, Ainsworth getting ready to have their first sub come in. They got to be a little bit tired.
Nelson wraparound pass that time to Schradel on the backside. Layups on the way good. It's 23-14.
Yeah, really good vision by him. Excellent pass underneath.
Ainsworth might be used to this a little bit to play. You know, he's got 5 guys playing a lot.
I was going to say they're going to be the best team in shape that we've seen.
Long 3 by Porter's on the way, missed it long. Loose ball, and now picked up by Ainsworth. As 3-minute mark here in quarter number 2. Bulldogs once again up 23-14. Good move by McNally. Lamp count it. Chance at a 3-point play. Split the defense, the contact. And it's just like that, Bob. It's an 11-point game.
Yeah, I mean, that's senior leadership right there, boy. Recognized what was going on, split the defenders, and again, took the ball right to the hoop, and then gets the extra, what am I trying to say?
Free throw?
Original 3-point
Yeah,
play, or the standard 3-point play.
The old-fashioned.
The old fairy go.
3-point play. Brody Graham back in from a McCook. Free throw by McNally's on the way and good. It's a 12-point Ainsworth lead, biggest lead of the half for the Bulldogs.
Yep, need some offense.
Graham up front. Nowhere to go out front now to Gullion. Skip pass now to Caden Porter. Baseline now. John Patel. John on the move. Now Graham. Out front now to Gullion. Swing pass to Caden Porter on the move. Oh, the layup opened up, and Caden goes up and slams it one-handed. Maybe that'll get the team going a little bit more.
Well, and you know who he slammed it over, too, so that's going to be even more interesting to see how Mr. Nelson responds.
See if, nice tip pass by Porter that time, and a nice tip pass, the skip pass across the paint, and we'll go back to Ainsworth. Caden kind of cuffed that a little bit, and, and then threw it down.
That was a big-time jam.
2:19 left in the quarter, 26-16 Ainsworth. McNally top of the circle. Right there, staring at the face, Brett Fraker. Out front of Pelt. They post up Nelson away on the block. Going to back his way down. Nowhere to go. Wrap around, no-look pass, and the crazy throw-up shot up and missed that time by Chris Fernandez.
Yeah, just entered the game.
Reverse layup. Nice shot. Bison beat him. Got down court inside the paint. Fraker layups on the way and good. Got it below 10, 26-18. With 1:45 left before the half. 5th place game consolation. Southwest Conference Tournament. McNally in the lane. Missed a shot. Nelson went up for it. Count it. Chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, got undercut by, I think, John Patel there. Kind of dangerous looking, actually.
I think Nelson went where he was. He saw where it wasn't gonna go in. You think it was a shot, not a pass. And so he went right after it, and John wasn't really in good position that time. Minute 34 left in the half. 13 fell against McCook. Nelson to the free throw line for a old-fashioned 3-point play. Free throw's on the way, missed it. Fraker saved it. Here comes Miles Pullman the other way. 10-point game. Fraker high pass Jacob held. Skip pass now to Nelson the other way. He's going to send it down with a two-hand slam. And it's 30-18. The lead's back to 12 again. Graham inside the paint. The block shot, the foul, I think, came first before the shot. Actually on the shot. And it'll be a two-shot foul for Brody Graham.
That was a pretty impressive jam by Mr. Nelson as well, too.
Foul's going to be called against Held, his second. As Brody Graham to the free throw line for a two-shot foul. Free throw's on the way and rolls in. Josiah Wilkinson's going to check back in, and Miles Pullman will sit.
Chris Fernandez back in for Ainsworth.
Been rotating in and out a little bit with some of the guards, giving them a break every now and then. Minute 16 left. Second free throw by Graham's on the way and good. 10-point Ainsworth lead, 30-20. Score update brought to you by MMB Bank.
Boom shakalaka.
Bulldogs in the half courts again. Up 10. McNally against Wilkins. A little spin move out front. Nelson will pop the three. It's going to be an air ball. Appelt saves it right to McNally. McNally out front now to Nelson. Give a chance to reset their offense. Right side. Going to go baseline. Spin move. Threw it up. Lost it on the way up. Loose ball picked up by Appelt. Deep three is hit one, and he hits another one, Bob. Wow.
Yeah, that's his third of the quarter.
And they've come from the top of the key and both the wings on both sides.
Never in the same spot is right.
Wilkinson trying to drive baseline. Nowhere to go out front now to Fraker. Top of the circle now to Gullion. Now to Wilkinson. Josiah threes on the way. In and out. Tipped and recovered by Appelt. 20 seconds left. Ainsworth going to play for a final shot of the half. Up 13. Three-point shooting for Appelt. Really done a good job at times. As he's in double figures, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Long three by McNally's no good. Rebound by Patel. 2 seconds. With one, can Gullion get a shot up? Counts if it goes, and it doesn't. After one half, 33-20, Ainsworth. Stations, we'll take a 3-minute break, and back with Bob and I stats. 3-minute break, KICX and KBRB. Rich Barnett, Bob Golke back here at halftime at Gothenburg. 33-20 Bulldogs shooting the ball well from three. Boy, athletic McNally and Nelson. And Nelson really, for the most part, let him shoot those perimeter shots because he hasn't been hitting any of them.
Yeah, exactly. But again, Ainsworth, three solid seniors. I mean, McNally, the guard, and the two bigs down underneath. And, I mean, really has just had a nice afternoon. A little bit of slow start for both teams. But, again, here we stand at 33-20 at halftime. For Ainsworth, 4 players in the scoring column. McNally with 7. Logan Stradle with 7, Carter Nelson with 8, and Trey Appelt with 11. He had 3 threes in that second quarter. So, again, 13-point first quarter, 20-point second quarter for Ainsworth. So, again, they really heated up in that quarter, had a number of fast breaks as well. And, again, Trey Appelt just really stretched the margin with those threes. For the Bison, Miles Pullman had those quick 4 points off the bench. John Patel with 2, Caden Porter with 6, Brody Graham with 2, and Brett Fraker with 6 also for the Bison. 8 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second. And, again, here we stand at 33-20. And, again, Bison, it's one thing to, again, have some little bit of trouble shooting from the outside. But, boy, you've just got to play better defense. But, again, Ainsworth has three solid weapons that they can go to. And, again, that senior leadership's coming through.
Ainsworth did not spend much time in the locker room. They're already out.
Yeah, exactly. 5.5 minutes to go here before, hey, let's come out and just get warmed up and try and keep doing the same things in the second half.
We'll take a break. Stations, we'll take a 4-minute break. 4-minute break. More of our great sponsors helping us out our coverage. 4-minute break and back with more. Third quarter coming up on KICX and KBRB. Rich Barnett, Bob Golke back here at Gothenburg, about ready to start the second half between the Bulldogs of Ainsworth High School. The Bison boys got the work it out for them, Bob. I'm sure Bison coaches preach we got to play better defense than this, guys. I mean, we got to cover the perimeter. You know who the shooters are, and we got baseline. Everything's got to be covered defensively.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see if Coach Imus makes a change, whether it be some kind of a zone or, again, sticks with the man-to-man. But, again, yeah, Bison gave up 33, and again, this is an Ainsworth team that, again, it was in overtime, of course, last Tuesday, but, again, had 73 points in that game. So they're well on their way right now. And, again, it's a tough defensive assignment for the Bison. Again, when you've got three solid, scoring threats out there, let alone getting the extra points from Logan Schradel, too. So, again, it's just, got to pick it up on defense and maybe get a couple turnovers and get some fast breaks going. And we'll see if the Bison come out with the press. Because, again, neither one of these teams now will have a game for quite the while. Yeah. Bison are going to be off for 8 days, correct?
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure what Ainsworth's schedule is next week, other than, of course, going back up there to see them on Saturday night. But, again, you may as well let it all hang out here. You got plenty of time to rest up.
I think if we talked to Mark Morachuk earlier, I think Gothenburg makes the trip Friday. No, that was Valentine. I'm sorry, I got those mixed up.
That's
Dang
right.
it. So Minden and Valentine are playing next door in the other gym right now. The next game, of course, McCook and Valentine girls. Ogallala and Holdridge are in the girls bracket as well. Ainsworth girls playing in the semifinals against the top seed Minden tomorrow.
Exactly. Nope. Again, really tough at the top of the conference for both ladies and guys.
Here we go. Ainsworth with the basketball with a 13-point lead. Quarter number 3, 33-20. Bison got to stick the D on, and they can get the offense going a little bit more as well. Nelson in the high post. Upheld baseline 3 is on the way, finally missed one. Rebound, McNally got underneath it right in front of Bryson Gullion, and little putbacks on the way good.
Those guys are everywhere. Again, boy, we got the miss and could not.
Ooh, almost fell off the rim that time, John Patel. I thought that thing was going to fall off, and it finally fell in.
Well, and I think somebody hit the backboard, too, so that might have been counted whether it went in or not.
34-22, both teams with the buckets here to start the opening quarter. Or the third quarter, I should say. Jumper by McNally's on the way. Boy, he's pretty smooth, isn't he?
Gosh, I mean, it just looks effortless out there for him. I mean, and again, it can be 10 feet, it can be 20 feet.
Caden Porter, whip pass backside, Bryson Gullion, baseline 3's going to be off the mark. Rebound comes along, Brett Fraker. Brett will spot up and try a 3 and overshot the rim that time, goes out of bounds and back to Ainsworth.
Yeah, his three-point magic's kind of left him from the other night there, it looks like, but again, Bison just got to get some more solid offensive opportunities.
15-point Ainsworth lead, biggest of the night. As we're early third quarter, once again from Gothenburg High School. Schradel has a baseline out front now to Held. And this is, played 6 guys. Fernandez got a few minutes off the bench, otherwise that 5 starters play the entire way. Nice job. Alex Landry's in the ball game with a steal. Alex coast to coast. Lamb's going to be a good count, a chance at a 3-point play.
Definitely what the Bison needed there. Quick hands, and again, got the length of the floor for Alex Landry.
Or Schradel, I think it was Schradel who got back that time. He tried to sprint back and just get a hand on it, but got the contact in the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yeah, again, boy, made up a lot of ground, though, very quickly.
Yeah, he sure did. So nice job, Alex Landry. Fresh off the bench, we'll check in, 37-24. As you were saying earlier, Bob, romper room.
This can't be happening.
No Gothenburg games tonight, kids. You can go home and play.
Yeah.
Out front, McNally, 12-point. Ainsworth lead. Nelson got a tip pass. Wilkinson can't quite grab it. McNally now Fraker. Lead pass Josiah the other way. And got fouled on the way up by Held. And Josiah Wilkinson to the free throw line with a 2-shot foul. And their defense sparks your offense, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly right there. Good quick hands. And again, that's going to be the 3rd foul on Jacob Held. The only player really in any kind of foul trouble.
So Fernandez might be playing a few more minutes here in this third quarter. And, as I say, that coach Nelson gets him off the bench. As free throw by Wilkinson's on the way and good. 37-26, Josiah nails the free throw. Again, we'll have one more game on Kicks 96.1 on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel with McCook and Valentine girls coming up. Second free throw is on the way and good. The Bison headed down to 10.
Need some stops.
Back to the tough defense against this Ainsworth offense. As you called it, going a little bit more zone here to kick off the third quarter. Schradel has it. Nelson baseline. Whip pass inside, broken up. Nice job, Josiah Wilkinson. That went off of Ainsworth. It sure did. And went off of a pelt out of bounds, and McCook will get it back.
Yeah, definitely a different look now for Ainsworth there with kind of the 2-3, a little bit of a matchup zone.
Plenty of time left. We're just out of the 6-minute mark here. Third quarter from Gothenburg.
Well, certainly the Bison can shoot better, you would like to think, this half.
Porter out front between the circles. Zone for Ainsworth as well. Fraker playing the high post. Looked a little high-low. Better get out of the lane. Better get out of the lane. And Landry has it now. Alex, top of the circle. The swing on Josiah Wilkinson. Baseline now, John Patel. Little ball fake, and it hit off his foot out of it. I got to say it went off of John's foot out of bounds.
Yeah, dribble it off his foot is right. Looked like he might have had a step on Carter Nelson, too, to get to the basket.
Yep, I thought the same thing. Bulldogs get it back in a 10-point game. Big high pass, Schradel. Had to go high for that one. McNally, now Nelson. Nelson looking at 30 points in the win against Holdridge. Hadn't come close to that tonight. Nelson out front, pressure by Landry.
Say he hasn't had to.
Yeah, that's true too, yeah. Whip pass inside, Nelson in traffic. Got it stripped. I think Wilkinson got a hand on it, and here comes Fraker the other way. Skip pass now to Porter. Baseline on Alex Landry. Trying to go baseline, a wraparound pass. Patel taps it out to Wilkinson. Josiah, 10-foot jumpers on the way and good. The Bites got it down below 10. 37-29 and timeout. Ainsworth going to be a full timeout. We're back in 1 minute next on KICX and KBRB. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. Bob, but down to an 8-point game. Was 15 at one time.
Yeah, again, Bison outscored Ainsworth so far in the quarter, 8-4. So a little bit of maybe a momentum shift here for the moment.
Switching up the defenses has done the job. Playing a little bit more zone. Both teams are, in fact, here in the third quarter. Skip pass now. Schradel has it right side. Skip pass across the paint zone and held. Moving the ball well. Bison defensive movement pretty good. Nelson gets a sandwich that time. Fraker and by Patel. And they're going to call one of them for the person out for sure.
Wow, I think Brett Fraker's going to pick that up. And again, arms straight up there. It's just.
And that's his third. And that's the first team foul against the Bison in the quarter. Inbounds pass McNally. Baseline threes on the way. Missed it. Backside rebound. Caden Porter. Lead pass on the fly to Fraker. John Patel right there. Couldn't quite finish. I'd almost wish Brett would have taken it himself because he had it and he didn't need to dish it off.
Yeah, again, McNally there hustled back, though, able to swipe the ball away and prevent the easy layup.
Inbounds pass Fraker. Bison have cut it down to 8. Caden Porter. Block shot. Nelson on the way up. Good defensive play by their senior standout. Held. Threes on the way, missed it. Backside rebound, Brett Fraker. Wilkinson lead pass Porter. Caden kept his balance. Tough pass recovered. Now Wilkinson, three. Right side's on the way, missed it. And rebounded by a pelt. We go the other way. Ainsworth half-court set, up 8. Under the 4-minute mark here at the quarter number 3. Bulldogs half court. Nelson, skip pass. McNally. Caden Porter in his face. Now it's Jacob Held. A pelt, skip pass cross courts. McNally. Bison 2-3 zone. Been pretty good here in the third quarter. A little high-low look. Nelson a pelt. He just lost it. Lead pass Porter. Lead pass broken up. Loose ball picked up by Wilkinson. Block shot by Nelson. And picked up now by McNally. Bison have had chances to lob as Coach Imus wanted to foul and Nelson climb in the back that time, and they get a 3 instead. Because the pass was short, Bob, that time. And Coach Imus wanted to say, hey, he went over his back. 40-29. Fraker baseline, little pump fake, blocked shot upheld, but got him on the way up. Brett Fraker to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
That was a really tough exchange for McCook on that last possession, Rich.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of different times there should have had the ball going the other way. And then, of course, like always, burn and hit the 3.
I know, folks, I'm doing a crappy job moving my camera to the baseline. Sorry about that. Gosh, dang it. Fraker, free throw line's going to be short. He'll get one more. 40-29, Ainsworth, just under the 3-minute mark. And we'll see Bryce and Gullion check in. Alex Landry, nice, good minutes for him off the bench. One more for Fraker. Second one's going to be on the way. This one's good. 10-point game. Boy, he had chances. They cut it down to 5, even 4 with possessions.
Yep.
And went away empty. Upheld. Big hop inside the lane. Off the glass and good. He has been tough inside and out.
Boy, absolutely correct. No answer for him right now.
42-30 leads back to 12 for the Bulldogs. Porter has it. Baseline now. Patel. Ainsworth back to a man-to-man pressure. Wilkinson got away from Schradel. Jumper's on the way, good. Nice job. Spot-up shot by Josiah. It's a 10-point game again.
Yeah, 6-point quarter for Josiah, much needed.
42-32. Ainsworth still by 10 as we close in and on 2 minutes left in the third. Held. Whip pass backside. It's Carter Nelson. Follow-away jumper's on the way. Missed it. Rebound by Fraker. Brett got numbers the other way if they hurry. Brett going to take it right at McNally. Missed the shot, and they got to call McNally with the block. Ooh. And was it on the shot? It was going to be a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, fortunate for McCook there, too.
Yeah.
Again, pretty good defense by Pregame McNally.
2-shot foul coming up, 14 fouls against Ainsworth. Just one against the Bison and shot it short on the free throw. 42-32. Mitchell Cole should be fresh as a daisy. I haven't seen him in a while, and Miles Pullman as well. 10-point game still, 42-32 Bulldogs. Score update brought to you by MMB Bank.
Say what?
Second free throw's on the way and good. Those Ainsworth folks are going, what?
What is going on?
What is he drinking up there? Here come the Bulldogs on the way. Upheld, kick out, held. Jumpers on the way. Boy, he shoots a bullet like no other, doesn't, but it went in.
Yeah, flat shot, but again, his first points of the game, though.
Miles Pullman, too much of a hop, too many steps that time. Call for the walk, and we'll go back to Ainsworth. Alex Landry going to check back in. John Patel going to check back in, and Caden Porter going to check back in as well. Leads at 11 with 1:41 left.
You know, again, Rich, this is one of the few teams we've seen. This is a team that does just play 6 players, it looks like, so far again. So they've got to be in shape, but you would think Bison could put a little pressure on them.
44-33, minute 30 left. Jumpers on the way. Upheld hits another one.
Wow.
46-33.
Corner, the key, the elbow, doesn't make any difference.
Wilkinson to the baseline or to the wing on the dribble penetration foul is going to be called. I think the block was clean, but I think the contact down low and just side of the free throw line for the 2-shot foul.
Yeah, Trey Uppeld's going to pick up his second. So I hope actually his third.
Get that guy out of the ball game. How many has he got? I mean, he's got close to 20, doesn't he?
Let's see, 11 and 7 is 18 at this point.
Wilkinson free throw line's on the way, rolls off Bison and clear and plain simple. Got to hit free throws too. That's at least 4 or 5 that we could have claimed.
Yeah, again, at this point too, every point is important.
Gets one more, 46-33, and it's short in the second one. Patel kept it alive, run down, chased down by Mitchell Cole. Caden Porter inside, kick out Landry. Out front now to Wilkinson. McNally got a steal, and nobody stepped out of bounds first. He kind of threw it right into the ribs of Wilkinson that time. Josiah's kind of trying to catch his breath. Caden Porter had a nice look at the elbow and threw it across. I mean, there was nobody in front of him. I'd like to take the shot. You got it right there. 46-33, 1 minute left, third quarter. Ainsworth up by 13. Bison had it down to 7 at one time. Wilkinson, threes on the way, short. Rebound, Porter had it, and a pelt. And can you believe that?
No, you can't do that. No, you can't throw it. He's out of bounds.
Yeah.
So you can't throw it off him.
Yeah. I've never seen that before.
No, you can't. Yeah.
Player's clear out of bounds, and he threw it off the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that
was
a great idea.
I have never seen that before.
But, yeah, the players, he's not, yeah,
it's a first.
Yeah, he's out of bounds. He's not in the court of play.
It was clear out of bounds. Porter, threes on the way, missed it. Rebound, Alex Landry. Follow-away jumper off the glass, missed it. Rebound by Nelson. Taken off the other way. Pumped away from behind by Porter. Nice shot, Caden the other way. Bounce past Patel. Lost it. Landry through traffic, missed the shot, drew the foul. Alex Landry to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
And then action on that one, Rich. Again, nice defense by the Bison to pop that ball away from Carter Nelson. And then quick transition down the floor.
46-33, 37 seconds left. Free throw, Alex on the way, and good. Finally, hit a free throw to go. 46-34. Fernandez will spell held. As held with his fourth foul, will check out. Landry gets one more free throw. It's going to be on the way and good. 46-35. So full court pressure applied by the Bison. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Nelson, a pelt, or actually Nelson from a pelt. Now skip past cross court, McNally. A head and shoulder fake over Porter, missed the shot, drew the foul.
Boy, John Patel came within a whisker of intercepting that pass to start with.
Caden didn't quite agree with the call, and maybe a 2-shot foul coming up from McNally. Free throws on the way and good. 47-35.
Only the first foul on Caden Porter.
Yep. Trip Riley will check back in. Josiah Wilkinson will get a break.
Jacob Held with 3 for Ainsworth, and Brett Fraker with 3 for McCook. Really only players in foul trouble.
Second free throw, missed it, rebounded by Patel. Trip Riley to the way, and now Alex Landry.
Have not seen Trip much so far. Might be his first appearance of the game.
16 seconds left. Riley on the dribble. Now it's Alex Landry. Trying to find a lane, lost it, picked up by Porter. Loose, and a pelt comes out with it. 8 seconds left. McNally the other way.
Stop the ball.
McNally now a pelt with 2, with 1. Schradel, 3 is going to be on the way, missed it. That's your quarter. After 3, it's Ainsworth 47 and McCook 35. We're back in 1 minute next on KICX and KBRB. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. 1 quarter left. Bob, a 12-point ball game. Bison trying to rally.
Yeah, again, going to have to play some defense here again. McCook did outscore Ainsworth in the quarter 15-14, but small victory there. Again, got to make up a lot more ground. Again, got off to a really nice start in the quarter and had it down to 5-7. But again, Trey Appelt there bailed out Ainsworth there again with some nice shooting in the quarter. He had 7.
Bison with the basketball first. Landry back in there on Fraker. It's Alex. Jumper's on the way. Missed it. Rebound, Fernandez. Now Schradel, and now it's McNally. 12-point game. They bounce past Apol. Kick out now Nelson. Skip pass, split the Schradel, and also Fernandez went right between them that time. It goes back to McCook.
Going to need a few more of those here this quarter, that's for sure. And I'm sure McCook's going to have to just start doing some more pressing.
And pick him up more man. 47-35, Landry now Fraker. Trying to use the screen from Mitchell Cole, doesn't use it. Now Brett on the move. John Patel on the dribble. Watch John Nelson on the way up. Goes back to McCook.
Pump fake might have worked better on that particular one.
Vice get it back underneath Brett Fraker. 47-35, right to Patel, low block. Little pump fake this time. Nelson on the way back. And one thing it is, he really came down, swung down that time, and that's probably why he got called for the foul.
Yeah, that's pretty automatic there. Going to be only his first foul of the game.
Patel's going to be at the free throw line for a two-shot foul. 47-35, free throw by Patel's on the way. Bison get a roll. Boy, got a kind roll and bounce on that one. 47-36. Caden Porter back in the ballgame for the Bison. Second free throw is on the way and missed it. Wilkins trying to keep it alive. Nelson reached up that time. Skip down to McNally. They broke McCook. They got it behind McCook that time. And Fernandez on a rare layup from him.
Yeah, again, boy, great press break there. And again, it looked like McCook had him stalled, but again, two passes there. Next thing you know, Ainsworth's on the scoreboard again.
Wilkinson through traffic, runner inside the lane. Got a nice kind roll. It's good. 49-88, 49-38, that is. Timeout, McCook. 1 minute break. Back in 1 minute next, KICX and KBRB. Rich Bob back here at Gothenburg, 49-38. Ainsworth, it's still 11, Bob, at 6:47. You think a lot of time, but Bison got to make their move sometime soon.
They do, and again, Ainsworth really been good so far this game of kind of blunting any momentum that McCook can get. Just had the one quick run maybe in the third quarter. But other than that, again, this is where the senior leadership comes through.
McNally across the timeline, Schradel far side. Appelt, and now it's Nelson. McNally, Appelt, too wide open that time. We kind of lost track of him. Jumper's on the way, good.
Boy, again, that's another one of those two excellent passes, one from Carter Nelson and one from Trey Appelt.
And Landry, they're going to call Alex for the offensive foul inside, and McNally took the blow that time. Rice and Gullion's going to check back in. 13-point Ainsworth lead, 51-38.
Yeah, McCook's got to pick up full court pressure here.
Inbounds pass by Schradel. Looking. Tip pass by Wilkinson. Appelt. Trying to get a 10-second call. And they got a timeout instead as Coach Nelson knew it was coming. And he burns a timeout. Quick 30-second break, KICX and KBRB. Thirty-second timeout taken by head coach Jake Nelson of Ainsworth to save the possession that time. They were in probably a little trouble of maybe getting a 10-second call, Bob, but that's why you got timeouts. That's why coaches can call them.
Exactly right. Yeah, Bison, again, going to have to pick up full court pressure once again, probably for the duration here.
We're approaching the 6-minute mark here. Fernandez in backcourt, 51-38 Ainsworth, and contact on the far side, two times there. And it'll be a jump ball. Apel might have got hammered there twice, and no whistle. It's going to go back to Ainsworth. Bulldogs get it back in the side, midcourt. Inbounds pass the lob to Nelson, and they're going to call Patel for the foul from behind. That'll be team foul number 2, going to be called against McCook. (51-38). Ainsworth has pretty much led this entire game. Biggest lead's been 15. Out front now, Nelson. He'll reset the offense now. Ainsworth, pretty good football season. I think upset, quarterfinals, if I'm not mistaken. They would have won. They had a semifinal, I think, at Dundee County Stratton. If that could almost came about.
Yeah, that's actually the matchup everybody was thinking was going to happen.
Yeah. Foul's going to be called against McCook. It's going to be Alex Landry with his, John Patel with his 4th, sorry. 3rd team foul. Cradle off the inbound. And recovered by McCook. Breaker the other way. Trying to take it at Nelson, but too much size there. Wilkinson, bounce pass Patel. Pump fake and a hit the standard.
Yeah, that's just intimidation there. I mean, Carter Nelson there just waiting to get another block, and again, did try the pump fake, but wasn't going to buy it.
Trip Riley will check in. Patel will sit out. Inbounds pass McNally, now Fernandez. 51-38, still been stuck in the score for a while. McNally across the timeline. It pelt the lob to Nelson and the two-hand slam.
Wow.
Boy, they break a press pretty darn nicely, don't they?
And again, it's the 3 seniors doing it too.
And a long three by Trip Riley was blocked in the play. Here comes Ainsworth the other way. Schradel has it. Trying to get some pressure on. Going to be a foul. No, get walking violation against Ainsworth.
Yeah, not really sure. It's kind of a couple of hacks in there.
Right.
So, fortunate call for the Bison.
Leads back, equals the biggest in the game. 15 right here, 53-38. At the 5-minute mark. Breaker on went through his hands. Pass might have been a little high. Bison trying to get a jump ball. As we've got, oh, come on. I don't know if that warranted a technical. I think they just got tied up.
Well, and they're both going for the ball. And then, again, McNally and Bryson Gully in there. And then they both went to the floor. I mean, they're both trying to kind of brace themselves. And I think we're going to have a little talk about it. It appears that the officials. I'm not so sure one player was more at fault, on the tie up there.
Right, exactly. Okay, he's going to over talk to Coach Nelson now. The officials, can you take a tee back?
Well,
can you take the what you called back?
I mean, obviously you. Yeah, I mean, you can.
It's just a common foul. Or is it just a common foul? I think there's just a common foul.
Regular foul on Bryson, yep.
4:57 left, 53-38. Trip Riley was called, actually, the foul. Lead pass to Nelson the way, and he comes up with a slam dunk. Probably could have got a foul with Caden Porter, a little shove behind to boot.
Right.
Wilkinson the other way. Now Trip Riley on the move, nowhere to go. Out front, Bryson Gullion. 3 is going to be on the way and hit it. 55-41 on the Gullion 3. Timeout McCook. 4:40 left. Going to be a full timeout. We're back in 1 minute next. KICX and KBRB. Richard Bob back here at Gothenburg, 55-41, 14-point game here, Bob, with just under the 5-minute mark. The Bison just having trouble pressure with the full court press of they're getting easy buckets at the other end.
Again, this is an experienced team,
yeah.
And again, Bison just kind of a step behind and just not able to really get anything all game long.
Fernandez backcourt, Pelt, McNally, now Nelson the other way. And so the Bulldogs run some clock here. Yeah, they're seniors. Nelson, Pelt, McNally, all seniors. They'll have a couple of juniors coming back, but otherwise those guys are playing along a lot of games the last couple of years for these guys. Nelson off the block against Porter. Spin move, missed the shot, drew the foul. Called Caden Porter with a foul, and it'll be Carter Nelson the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Thought we're going to see his third jam of the game here, but again, just didn't quite get over the front of the rim.
Second foul going to be called against Caden. 5th team foul against McCook. Free throw by Nelson's on the way in short. Oh, they're gonna give him 2 more because apparently Josiah Wilkinson had a foot on the black line outside the lane. Free throw's on the way and rolls in. That's kind of lame though. I know it's a rule, but it's kind of lame.
Send it into the NSAA.
Okay. Second free throw's on the way, missed. Rebound by Alex Landry. Alex the other way. Wilkinson, Caden Porter, Landry, jumper inside just outside the lane, missed it. Caden Porter put back, too strong. Rebound, Trip Riley, put back on the way, missed it, drew the foul. 2-shot foul coming up.
Yep, Trey Appelt's going to pick up his 4th foul of the game.
It's not going to get any easier for the Bison boys next Friday night. Ogallala, and then a road trip back to play the same team next Saturday.
Yeah, again, it's the season is winding down, and the Bison boys have Cozad left, and of course Gary and Scotts Bluff left. So again,
wow.
No cupcakes left on the schedule. That is for sure.
You ain't a kidding.
Boys or girls,
right,
frankly.
Right. 3:58 left in the 4th quarter. 56-43 on the 2 Trip Riley free throws. Back to some full court pressure. Appelt the other way. Got it stolen away by Trip Riley. Kick out now, Caden Porter. Riley has it. No way McCook has wanted to challenge. Actually, they have challenged Carter Nelson a couple of times in the paint, but it hasn't resulted in a good anything good.
Yeah, they've stopped lately.
Right. Long threes on the way, missed. Porter sent right there on a bad pass by Appelt. Lamps on the way and good. It's down to 12, 57, actually 56-45, down to 11. I'd give him an extra free throw. Fernandez the other way, and the foul's going to be called against Alex Landry from behind. Did I miss that one?
I thought he just tapped the ball away from him from behind. I didn't think he pushed him.
Go back and look at that replay on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. I missed it, dang it. Fernandez the free throw line for a 2-shot foul. Free throws on the way and missed it. Brody Graham's going to check back in. Bison were within 7 at one time, 3rd quarter, and then jumped right back to double digits. It's down to 11 right now. 3:19 left. Free throws on the way and good. 57-45. Held with the 4 fouls. We'll check back in for the Bulldogs. This is a big point getter for them, too. Being a D1 school and beating a B school. Ooh.
With the winning well, be 500 after today.
They're 7th in the wild card point standings right now. Long 3, Trip Riley's on the way, missed it. Rebound, and it's going to call Brody Graham on the battling for the rebound. Knocked out of the hands, and we'll walk the other end for a 2-shot foul again. Yeah, this and the reasoning why that Ainsworth is not going to be in the conference next year is that's what we've heard is because they're a D1 school. A lot of it. Travel. Didn't we say travel too?
Right. I think that's what the athletic directors are telling us.
Free throw by Held is on the way and missed. Go get one more. haven't got the official release from the Southwest Conference, just by what we've heard, floating out there. Free throws on the way and good. 58-45 on the 1 of 2 for Held. Bison got to get some offense now or never. Jumper by Porter, kind of double clutch that time. We got a hand in his face and missed the shot. Ainsworth the rebound. We're under 3 left in the 4th quarter. Nelson out front. Pressured by Brett Fraker. Skip pass now, and Porter almost had a steal. Upheld has it. And Ainsworth is in no hurry. They're just dribbling things out, maybe wait for a possible layup if possible. And here comes McNally to the bucket, wraparound pass, and the foul's going to be called against McCook. And McNally will go to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Brody Graham picking up his 3rd foul.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, again, this Bulldog team knows how to move the ball.
Right.
Pressure has not bothered them too much at all today.
Free throw by McNally's on the way and good. 59-45. We'll see Bryson Gullion check back in. Brett Fraker will sit. Like we said, Brett has come back not bad after the injury, hasn't he?
Yeah, again, 11 points on Tuesday, and again, he's up to 8 points here so far tonight.
Second free throw missed, 59-45. Tyson with the basketball. Trip Riley, Brody Graham. Caden Porter out front. Trip Riley, long, deep threes on the way, got it for 3. Timeout McCook, it's 11-point game, 59-48. It's going to be a full timeout. We're back to Gothenburg, 1 minute next, KICX, KBRB. Richard Bob back here at Gothenburg. 59-48, Ainsworth by 11. 2:09 left. As Brett Fraker trying for a steal against Schradel, and foul's going to be called against Brett, and we'll have 2 shots at the other end. Coach Imus trying to, I don't know, plead his case.
Yeah, it's 4 foul on Brett Fraker. Yeah. And again, it sounds crazy, but a couple of threes, all of a sudden this thing would get tightened up, and you got to put some pressure on Ainsworth and see what, again, I haven't had a problem with it so far, but got to try and tighten things up.
Free throw by McNally, by Schradel's on the way, missed. He'll get 1 more. Gullion and Trip Riley checking back in. A couple of 3-point shooters. Bison girls will play Valentine after we're done on Kicks 96.1 or Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Second free throw is good. 60-48. Bison in the half court. Got to get some shots up, threw the ball away. Under 2 minutes left. Got to do something, put it back in the line, steal, gamble, something like that. You're down 12. Nelson out front gets a high screen from Patel. Schradel has it, and Trip Riley will come in and try to steal, and going to be called for the personal. It'll be a 2-shot foul coming up.
Yeah, you got to make your move right here. I mean, you got to try and get some possessions, get them missing some free throws at the line.
60-48. Schradel, 2-shot foul. First one's on the way and good. It's going to be interesting with the Ainsworth team going forward, Bob, and watching them what
yeah,
they do.
I'll tell you what, like I said, I'm going to kind of keep an eye on them now, too, again, just to see how they do in their sub-districts. And not sure who all is in that sub-district right now, but I'll know before I get up there next Saturday.
Second free throw's on the way, missed it. Rebound by Wilkinson. Quickly down court, Trip Riley. Oh, lost it out of bounds. I don't know, the pass was a little wide to the sideline, or we just flat out lost it. And possession goes back to Ainsworth. Minute 36 left here in the fourth quarter. And bounce pass by McNally to Held, Jacob Held. We could try to foul him. Now we finally do with John Patel, and I think that was number 5 for him. I think he had 4. Am I right on that one?
I had him for, oh yeah, you are right. That is 5.
John will foul out. And subs coming in. Landry's going to check back in. Mitchell Cole, Miles Pullman all check back in as well. Southwest Conference 5th place game. Looks like Ainsworth gonna get it right here with the winning the consolation game after falling short. 2-point loss, tough one against Holdridge at home the other night. First free throw by Held is no good. He'll get one more. 61-48. Second free throw's on the way and good. Bison got it to win in 7 in the third quarter, Bob. Was that right?
Exactly right, yep.
And with the ball, and just could not get any closer than that. Free throw, layup by Wilkinson's on the way and good. Held the other way, and the foul is going to be called against Caden Porter with 1:20 left. The Bison just playing the free throw game right here, hoping for some missed free throws. As free throws for Held again. Free throws on the way and good. Again, Bob, a team that plays 6 guys, and these guys played the entire first quarter. Fernandez came in, spot minutes. He's coming in now and then because of foul trouble, but otherwise it's these guys the entire way. And he missed the free throw, but a long rebound to Schradel, and Ainsworth has got the ball right back again. McNally, top of the score, Pelt, 63-50. Pelt has really been impressive shooting the basketball. And we have, I thought the official said there was a tip at first and changed his mind, went over and back. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, he signaled, rubbed the hands together, like signaled that it was touched, and then, I mean, that's kind of a bait and switch, isn't it?
A minute 3 left here in the fourth quarter. And a 63-50 Ainsworth lead. Gullion has the top of the circle, Alex Landry. Long deep 3 is going to be on the way, backside of the iron, no good. Rebound, and Nelson comes out with it. Euro step with the left hand, missed the shot, rebounded by Wilkinson. Lead pass, Gullion the other way. Bryson with the left hand and missed it. Almost should have been a goaltending.
Yeah.
That's got to be goaltending, guys.
Yeah, they're saying it was on the way up.
No, I think the ball was already on the way up.
Yes.
And the ball was tipped. Come on, Jace. You gotta find. That's three guys.
Well,
three guys.
And somebody's got to give him some help
not
there
just
to see.
Him.
But
yeah, I'm not blaming him, but yeah, that ball was on the way up and was off by the rim. No, it was not going up. No, it doesn't matter. 63-50. Jeez. Appelt at the free throw line for a 2-shot foul. Free throw's on the way, rolls in. 64-50. As Coach Imus will clear his bench for the final 35 seconds. Well, the Bison, Bob, got to regroup. They got to regroup. They got a week before they play another game next Friday at home. And again, Ogallala at home on Friday. A really good team. Could win the conference tournament on Saturday. They're the favorite. And then you got the same Ainsworth team on their home floor next Saturday.
Yeah, again, like I said, just does not get any easier for the Bison. All 5 of their remaining opponents, I believe, have winning records, and going to be tough situation for them. So Coach Imus always is kind of a fan of getting a few days in the gym, though. So again, maybe they can work on a few things. But again, gosh, just a really all-around good effort by the Bulldogs here. And again, their seniors really took it to them.
Andrew Pokup, Oliver Corbett, missed a bunny. Boy, not just these guys, but we've missed some shots inside the paint. Oh, that would have helped in this one. 20 seconds left. Looks like, and I'm sure Ainsworth's probably just going to dribble out. No, I'm give one of the subs a 3-shot, missed it.
Almost hurt the backboard there.
What the old saying? What do you usually say?
Took a chip out of the backboard.
There you go. Trey Tiller, 3-ball baseline, missed it. 4 seconds left, and that's going to wrap it up. The final here from Ainsworth, 65 to 50. We'll take a 2-minute break. 2-minute break stations. Bob's got final totals coming up here shortly. 2-minute break. KICX KBRB. We're back once again. We'll get to Bob with stats here shortly. Coach Joe Imus is on his way over here, and get a little recap from him on this one. Final score, 65 to 50, the final, and that's one. Well, Coach, dang it. You're good right there. Tough one. You got within 7 in the third quarter. I thought you were on the way back a little bit. Yeah, they changed defense. You did too as well, but just couldn't get any closer.
Yeah, I like how we battled second half. You know, like going back, we talked like before the North Platte game, our emphasis was having that energy and confidence and doing all those small things. And last 2 games, we just have come out flat and kind of digging ourselves a hole early on. And, you know, the competitive spirit we had in the third quarter, we've got to find a way to do that to start the game. And, you know, you come to our practices, we're battling hard. And we got to find a way to make it translate because, you know, we've got good kids and talented kids. We just got to find a way to start a game and want to win.
Had again 7-point game there in the third quarter. I thought, wow, got things rolling a little bit. We had some great defense. Your defense was going to have to kickstart your offense.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we started Alex Landry second half. I thought he was a good spark plug for us, especially on the defensive end, getting some deflections and steals that led to run-out layups. And you know, we haven't worked on pressing a whole lot recently, you know, since the beginning of the year. And I thought we did an okay job, just some of our minor things. We gave up some layups. But, you know, I commend the kids on our effort. We worked hard till the very end.
Coach, you got a week until you got a big weekend. You got to face Ogallala next Friday at home, and then you got the same Ainsworth team up at their place.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a good, much-needed week of practice. We've got a lot of things we've got to get better at. And we've been short on practice time here in the last month, so definitely looking forward to that. And I think our kids will be ready to go against Ogallala, and you know, then the long road trip out to Ainsworth. I think our kids will be ready to get up for that one.
All right, man. Have a safe trip home. We'll see you in a few days.
All right, thanks a lot, Rich.
Head Coach Joe Imus once again on a little recap once again on this one, Bob. And final stats. In this one, we got another radio guy that apparently did not make a phone call to
Well,
Mr. Roderick, did
he was saying that he did, so I guess we'll find out. But anyway, no, again, just, boy, tough shooting night for the Bison, like we said. Some of the final stats for Ainsworth. Chris Fernandez did come in with 3. Pregame McNally with 12. Jacob Held with 7, all of those in the second half. Logan Schradel with 7, all his in the first half. Carter Nelson ended up with 13, and again, boy, the dagger for the Bison today was Trey Appelt, 21 points for him. And, boy, just made a lot of nice moves. He could shoot inside. He could shoot outside. And, again, yeah, this is a tough team to defend. I mean, they've got weapons out there. And, again, we'll get a chance to see them again in 10 days, Rich. So, but, again, just a really good effort by them. For the Bison, Bryson Gullion with 3, Alex Landry with 5, Josiah Wilkinson with 10, Miles Pullman with 4, John Patel with 5, Caden Porter with 8, Brody Graham with 2, Trip Riley with 5, and Brett Fraker with 8. So, again, Bison outscored in the fourth quarter 18-15. And, again, just could really not get anything going to put enough pressure on Ainsworth there in that fourth quarter. But, again, got to compliment them. Senior-laden team there. And, again, just really handled the basketball well, broke the Bryson press a number of times. And, again, they just, again, a really solid team now. They'll move to 10-6 on the year.
All right, ready for one more, big guy?
Why not?
Our listeners on KBRB, thank you. Nice, impressive win by the Bulldogs. This one, we're going to send it back to your station on KICX. Coming up, we got pregame talks. Both coaches, Lady Bison and the Valentine Badgers next. Kicks 96.1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. Game 2 of our Thursday night twin bill in the consolation round. McCook girls and the Valentine Badgers. Second meeting between the two teams. Bob, McCook beat the St. Valentine team by 7 or 8 in this second game.
Yeah, 43-35 earlier in December, which seems a long time ago, by the way. But at least, hey, as we were talking before, at least the Lady Bison get to wear their home jerseys, even though they're not at home. So, but anyway, no, it got very interesting. And again, you mentioned to me that, this is a Valentine team that played Broken Bow within 6 points. And unfortunately, we remember what the Broken Bow Indians did to us. So, again, things may have changed over the course of time for Valentine, but Lady Bison definitely hoping to win this game, and I certainly are not going to be as intimidated as they would be playing the Mindens, the Gothenburgs, and the Broken Bows here. So, again, should be a good matchup, and I guess we'll just kind of see how she turns out.
You got the lineups. Go ahead, big guy.
All righty. Let's go ahead and go with the visiting on the scoreboard Valentine Badgers. They'll be in black with red and white trim and white numerals. They'll go with Olivia Patterson. She's a senior. Katrin Bancroft, a senior. Paige Springer, a freshman. Kimber McGinley, a junior. And their big scorer is Kinsey Bushley. She is a senior also. So, again, Lady Bison going to stick with their normal 5. Malia Hilker, the junior. Brooklyn Gillen, junior. Kelly Crawford, freshman. Paige Bortner, junior. And Corey Rippin, the only senior on the roster.
Like we said in the boys matchup, girls, you would love to get a big win right here because you got a week off. You don't play again like the boys, Ogallala next Friday, and then the trip to Ainsworth next Saturday.
Yeah, again, and boy, for both squads, I talked earlier about just, the Bison boys and their tough schedule ahead. Well, frankly, other than the Cozad game, which the Lady Bison played earlier in December and won, they're going to be playing the same teams. You've got the Scottsbluffs and Garings coming to McCook, and you've got Ogallala coming to McCook. And again, and then that road trip for Ainsworth. So, again, no easy pickings for the Bison teams here coming up in the last few weeks of the regular season.
We'll take a break. Back with the tip-off. McCook and Valentine girls next on Kicks 96.1 and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. Game 2 between Valentine and McCook girls. I see the Valentine boys in the hallway. I wonder who won that. It was a close one we heard between Minden and Valentine, but haven't heard a final.
Yeah, I heard it was a 2-point game earlier, but just in case anybody wants to know, plenty of good seats available.
Plenty. Mark, seriously, one of his favorite lines is plenty of good seats available. That's for sure. Ready to go for basketball here at Kicks 96.1 or Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Helps with our numbers. Doesn't cost you a thing. Mark seriously doing the RPAC Conference West games over in Trenton. And that's a 103.9 The Hawk. Tip controlled by McCook. Lady Bison have the basketball first, going left right on the offensive end. Trapping defense by Valentine. Callie Crawford had it, lost as she fell down. Lost her footing, goes out of bounds, goes back to Valentine.
Yeah, again, I'm sure if Valentine's watched any film lately of the Lady Bison, they're probably going to go ahead and try and see what they can do. And, of course, McCook's going to turn around and do it right back to him here.
We're going to see a lot of Kinsey Bushley, a senior, is at the basketball right now. To the bucket, layups on the way and missed. She does a little bit of everything for him.
Yeah, Corey Rippon's going to have to hold her ground against her and not go for those fakes.
Bison in the half courts right in front of us. And going to say it went off of McCook out of bounds. Goes back to Valentine. So Brooklyn had a little pressure that time, but apparently wasn't touched by anybody from Valentine. A little three-quarters court pressure by the Bison, trying to get their trap going as well. Patterson going to baseline. McGinley, Patterson, bounce pass, Bushley, little ball fake, jumper off the glass, counted. Chance at a three-point play, and Valentine's on the board first.
Yeah, again, boy, she likes to make that first move to the basket, and she will do that pump fake there. And again, Bison got to be disciplined on defense.
Yep, got a save officiating crew for this one, for game 2.
Paige Bortner picking up that foul.
Bushley free throws no good. Long rebound. Brooklyn Gillen the other way. 2-0 Badgers in the opener. Bison in the half court. Corey Rippon has the free throw line. Skip past cross court. Gillen, 3 balls on the way. Missed it. Rebound. Corey reached up high for it. Putbacks on the way. Rolls in. We're tied at 2.
Boy, again, that's what I like to see from her, Rich. Keep that ball high. Don't come down with the ball and just put it right back up in.
Badgers again facing that pressure. Bushley has a backside look now to a Springer, who's second on the team and scoring about 10 points a game. Bushley scoring about 14 a game for him this year. Bushley at the high post. Now McGinley has it out front, a little ball fake. I wish I could have watched that broken bow film. How in the world did they stay within 6 points of broken bow?
Yeah, again, really just amazing.
Going to be a foul against the McCook team. Foul number 2, Millie Hilker picks up her first. And the Badgers get it right back. Bancroft has it up top. Now it's Paige Springer. It's knocked out of bounds. Off of McCook last, goes back to Valentine. Boy, we are really by our lonesomes up here now. They're in a soul up here in this, is this the south side?
This would be, yes, the south side of the north gym.
There you go, exactly right. Bushley, nowhere to go, kick out. Now it's Bancroft, back to Bushley. Lost the handle, lost her footing, lead pass to Brooklyn Gillen. Layup's going to be on the way, shot is too hard, and they're going to call a foul, late whistle. And they're going to call the foul, going to be the Bancroft on the way up. Brooklyn Gillen to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, again, good speed by Brooklyn Gillen. Not too many people on the floor going to outrun her down the court.
We're tied at 2 in the opening quarter here from Gothenburg. Free throw by Brooklyn's on the way. Good Bison got a 1-point lead. Our score updates all night long brought to you by MME Bank.
Book 'em, Daniel.
Second free throw is on the way, too strong. Paige Bortner trying to grab an offensive rebound, can't quite do it. And here comes the Badgers of Valentine the other way. Paige Springer backcourt, skip past cross court out of Patterson. They're looking for Bushley right away. Loose ball. They got a wide open backside. McGinley layups on the way and good. McCook forgot about her that time.
Again, with the press, somebody's got to be open there. And again, Valentine found the open player that time.
Badgers up by 1, 4-3. You're going to be keeping pretty busy with Bison wrestling tomorrow, aren't you?
Looking forward to it. 8-team duels tomorrow in the Quick Gym, at the college. So again, yeah, it should be some great action. 2 teams from Colorado, both Ray and Yuma coming.
Trying to look, that went off. It looked like in my replay, it looked like Bushley went off her foot, but I say it went off Paige Bortner instead. 4-3 Badgers. 5:37 left. Yeah, that's going to be a great. The Bison are down in Colby tonight with a tournament. Bison with a pick. Gillen the other way. Out front now. Callie Crawford, 3 balls on the way, misses short. Can they reach it? They can't. Brooklyn Gillen, nice chase that time. And the Badgers get it back. Matches at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Warm me up for the district meet coming up in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's February 10th, I believe, is when the actual sub-district is, or not sub-district, district final.
On the move, left-handed layups on the way by Paige Springer, no good. Valentine gets it right back. Springer's 3's on the way, missed a rebound by Corey Rippon.
Yeah, again, this is a good matchup for the Lady Bison here. Valentine, not a particularly tall team.
Skip pass out of Paige Portner, far side against the 2-3 zone. Return pass to Brooklyn Gillen. Now to Bortner. Baseline out of Callie Crawford. Chucks a 3. Left side's on the way. Shot is short. Followed her own shot. Putbacks on the way. Missed it. Drew the foul. Nice job of the freshman with a follow that time, and Callie Crawford to the free throw line for a two-shot foul.
Going to get Samantha Springer, I believe, for her first foul there. And again, yeah, foul her shot. And again, Callie Crawford, she's got a couple inches on a few folks out there. Bouchely's probably the only person that can match up with her height-wise.
Free throws on the way. 4-3 Badger lead. Free throws on the way and good. 4-4 ball game. Coach Ian Bish, you know that Bish name? Of course, I don't know if his little brother or older brother Marcus used to be the basketball coach and boys basketball coach teacher down at Southwest years ago. Second free throw's on the way and good as well. Bison got a 1-point lead, 5-4.
What we expected, back and forth.
Got a newcomer in the ball game, Johnny Cox, a freshman in the ball game, a guard out in front for Valentine, the last dead ball. Bison have not, I guess they have. Jaylee Walgren is in the ball game for the first time. Bushley, baseline, gets the return pass, free throw line jumpers on the way. Missed it, rebound by Callie Crawford from McCook.
Yeah, kind of caught her in between. Wasn't sure whether to bank it or just go for the straight shot. So again, Bison good on the rebounding so far this game.
Walgren skip past Gillen, thought about the three, passed it up. Working now, Malia Hilker. Lob inside of Rippon, way too high with the lob, and here comes Valentine. Aiden Hand, a sophomore in the ball game as well. Coach Bish goes to his bench early. Halfway point, quarter number one. It's 5-4 McCook. High post Bushley. Rippon's right there. Baseline three by Sam Springer's on the way. Missed it. Came right back to her. Follows on the way. Block shot. Rippon out of bounds. That goes back to Valentine.
Yeah, no chance for that put back. Corey Rippon in good spot there. Good position. Able to swat that away easily.
We will see Paige Springer back in the lineup. And I think that was it. Inbounds pass by Springer. Stolen by Paige Bortner. Nice shot. Paige getting hands in the passing lane. Bison up by 1, 5-4. Long three by Crawford's on the way. This one drains it. First three by Crawford's first three for the Bison. It's 8-4.
Well, I tell you, when she gets left alone, she has really had some nice shooting touches from three-point land.
Bushley breaks pressure by herself. Pulled up. Boy, I'm surprised she didn't take that little jumper. Jumpers on the way for threes on the way and good by Johnny Cox. And Bushley, I don't know, got an errant smack in the face by somebody, but she's slow to get up, and she'll have to check out.
Either caught an elbow. I thought she might have been looking at her ankle there, but kind of either maybe the bridge of the nose.
Yeah. Nevertheless, while she was, when it happened or after it happened, Valentine knocked down a three, making an 8-7 ball game.
And of course, I missed who scored that. So
that was. Oh
nope, I got it. That was actually Samantha Springer.
Okay. I was looking for a number.
45.
Tip pass, stolen away. Layup on the way and good by Paige Springer is on the way and good. And Valentine's got a 1-point lead, 9-8. Gillen has it, and the foul is going to be called against Olivia Patterson. Third team foul against the Badgers in the quarter.
Really kind of a different environment, where it's playing at a neutral court.
Right.
I mean, really, no band, no, I guess, the pomp and circumstance you normally would expect. So, again, but it's just the way it is.
Paige Bancroft in the ball game, back in the ball game for Valentine. That dead ball, 3-minute mark, 9-8 Valentine. Baseline Gillen. Three black shirts. Somebody's got to be open. Callie Crawford, or Malia Hilker, beg your pardon. Just inside the three-point line's on the way and good. It's 10-9 Bison.
Yeah, I would like to see her get going from the outside.
Back to three-quarters court pressure. Middle of the floor broken up by Callie Crawford. Couldn't quite grab it that time. Badgers get it back. 2:42 in the quarter. Sam Springer playing the high post. There's going to be a kick ball. And go back. I missed it, Bob. I was looking down. And
I don't know why it's a kick ball when the offensive player throws it at her leg.
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't get that.
Yeah, it's not really a kick ball.
No,
it's just a bad pass.
It wasn't intentional or anything. It hit her leg, that's all.
Badgers back in the half courts. Paige Springer. Far side, Bancroft has it against the Bison 2-3 zone look. Springer has it out front. Brooklyn Gillen in our hip pocket. Free throw line, Patterson. Nowhere to go. Keeps that pivot foot down. As Valentine taking some clock off. Jumper is on the way and good. By the bank was open for Patterson. And it's an 11-10 ball game.
Call that shot.
And we've gone back and forth in this one. Crawford out front now, Gillen.
Boy, Corey Rippon was wide open underneath.
Hilker, the dump it down to Corey, kind of a hot pass that time, tipped around. Hilker comes out, jumpers on the way, missed it. Paige Bortner backside, she's surrounded, and she got absolutely hammered on the inside, and it's a foul on the floor, but McCook will keep it.
Yeah, some of the Valentine players losing their balance, too, just hacking away there underneath.
Line change once again for Coach Bish as Bushley will check back in.
Well, she looks fine.
McGinley as well. 11-10 Valentine, a minute 50 left first quarter. Brooklyn Gillen dribble out of out front now. Got tip pass. Now Paige Bortner. Return pass almost got swiped. Paige got to look at the bucket. Didn't even look at that time. And a errant pass saved by Crawford. Now Paige Bortner. Skip past Gillen. Three's on the way and knocked her home. Second three for the Bison in the quarter.
Big bucket for Brooklyn Gillen. And again, just as a reminder, obviously no shot clock in this game as in the prior game.
I thought that last possession was not going to go very good. I thought it was going to go the other way, and the Bison managed to get it back as Gillen's going to be called for the bump out front. That will be team foul number 3 against McCook. And the first, I think, against Brooklyn.
That is correct.
Rosalind Weimers will check in for the first time, and that's a Corey Rippon will sit. Off the inbounds. Badgers have it. Bancroft out front now. It's McGinley. Now Paige Springer on the move. Valentine really spreads that offense. Three's on the way and missed that time by Bancroft. Rebound long to Malia Hilker. We're under a minute left in quarter number 1. 13-11 McCook. Paige Bortner has it. Out front now Gillen. Brooklyn, why not? 3 balls on the way from left side. 3 ball for the right side's on the way. Good at 16-11.
Yeah, again, wide open shot there again, both times.
Biggest lead of the game for either team. 5 right here. Bancroft has it out front. Skip past cross court now to Paige Springer. Long threes on the way. The front side of the rim. Bison got to get that 50-50 ball.
That's going to be McCook. Yeah, off the fingertips.
Yep, went out of bounds off Valentine. Badgers couldn't quite grab it. Karsten Porter is going to check it for the first time. And spell Brooklyn Gillen. Also Aiden Hands back in as well for Valentine. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Bison by 5, 16-11. Hilker, now Paige Bortner. Kelly Crawford up top now, Karsten Porter. Thought about that 3. Not quite ready for it just yet. And goes through the hands of Malia Hilker out of bounds back to Valentine.
Boy, unforced error there, unfortunately. 9.9 seconds left in the quarter. Valentine looks like they'll get the last shot.
Bushley, I don't think she scored, has she, in the quarter? She got 2 points?
Oh, goodness.
35?
2.
2 points, that's it.
That's it, missed free throw.
5 seconds left, tipped out of bounds by McCook. Bison couldn't quite grab it, and Valentine will get it back. 5 on the clock. Lob, Porter breaks it up, picked up by Malia Hilker. She's got time. 1 second left, and a nice job getting back. Are they call a foul? Nope, just out of bounds. Off of Johnny Cox. That looked like a layup in the making there.
Yeah, again, good hustle by her to get back there.
0.5 on the clock. Somebody get a vertical and tip it in. Porter off the inbound. Porter and Paige Bortner, I think it would have counted. But it doesn't. 16-11 after 1 quarter play. McCook with the lead. We're back in 1 minute to Gothenburg next. Kicks 96-1. Richard Bob back here at Gothenburg, 16-11. Pretty good quarter for the Bison, Bob.
Yeah, again, nice start for them. Again, one of their better offensive quarters here. Again, Valentine just does not play quite the defense as some of these other teams at the top of the conference have played, certainly. So a little bit of a rest for the Lady Bison.
Missed shot by the Badgers to begin the quarter. Kick out Bortner. Three is going to be on the way. Missed it. Rebound saved by Rippon. It went out of bounds off of Valentine last. Goes back to McCook. Numbers after the first quarter.
Again, for Valentine, I'm missing a free throw. I'll tell you that right now. So I have five players with 2 points: Patterson, Bancroft, Paige Springer, Kimber McGinley, Kinsey Bushley, and then Samantha Springer. All of them with 2, and one of them's got a free throw.
Gillen, three's on the way and good. Bison lighting up for 3. Brooklyn's got a couple of trays in the first half.
Yeah, again, for the Bison in the first, Malia Hilker with 2, Brooklyn Gillen with 7, Callie Crawford with 5, and Corey Rippon with 2 as well.
So make that Brooklyn now in double digits with 10 now?
That would be, she is actually at 10 on the dot. Exactly right.
10 of the 19 points. Knocked out of bounds by McCook. Valentine will get it back with 8 points. McCook lead 19-11.
Yeah, again, she's really had some open shots and really taken advantage of them today.
Had a nice screen from Paige Bortner to boot on that inbounds pass. It enabled her to get a good look. Badgers back in the half courts. Bancroft lob it down to inside to Olivia Patterson. Missed the shot. Here comes McCook the other way. Callie Crawford, baseline now, Malia Hilker. Inside, a wide open Corey Rippon's on the way and good. The Bison by 10, 21-11.
Yeah, this is a kind of a little bit of a repeat. This is what they were able to take advantage of the first time they played.
Badgers break the pressure. Bison back in good shape. Bushley has it, free throw line. Free throw line jumper is going to be on the way. Missed it. Rebound by Gillen. Bison have held her to 2 points so far. On the move, Hilker layups high off the glass, missed it. Loose ball picked up by Valentine.
Yeah, again, really, the Lady Bison played very good defense so far. That's a travel.
Loose ball, Bushley and Hilker, and it's going to be a jump ball coming up. Possession arrow goes back to McCook.
Not really sure what happened there, but I mean, the foot of Aiden Hand came up, and again, everybody was behind, was looking for the travel.
Bison up 21-11 by 10. Crawford will set. Walgren will check back in. So it's Rippon, Gillen, Bortner, Hilker, and Walgren, the 5 in there right now. Baseline Walgren. They find Rippon at the low block. Backside look to Gillen. Brooklyn on the move. Step through. Leaner's on the way, and a foul first going to be called. Nice job. A little step through. And foul's going to be called against Valentine. No shooting foul. Bison will get it back underneath.
Well, again, that's the benefit of knocking down those threes there. She had a little pump fake there, and Valentine had to bite on it.
Gillen look at the baseline and intercepted that time by Aiden Hand. Badgers have it right back. On the move, left-handed shot off the glass. High off the glass, wow. On the way and good.
Dinner is served by Paige Springer. Holy cow.
21-13. Whip pass backside. Walgren, 15-footers on the way. Shot it short. Loose ball picked up by 22. Aiden Hand again. Badgers trying to cut into this 8-point lead. Onto the 6-minute mark here. Quarter number 2 from Gothenburg in the consolation game of the Southwest Conference. This is for 7th place in the conference right here. Little step out. Thought it would take the step back 3. Won't take it. Bancroft has it. Bushlin has it. Air ball. She has been off the mark in this one. Just 2 points. For their leading score, averaging about 14 on the game, and not playing, not shooting well.
Yeah, just does not look comfortable out there.
Bison have it back with the basketball. Corey Rippon. Now it's Paige Bortner. Brooklyn Gillen baseline. Walgren looking for Rippon. A pass way wide that time. Here comes Bushlin the other way. Coast to coast. Layups on the way in. Good. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, again, tough matchup for the Bison there going down. Again, she's one that definitely has enough moves to get to the hoop.
4 straight points. It's a double-digit lead, 21-15. And a foul out front is going to be called against Aiden Hand. That'll be the second team foul against the Badgers in the quarter. As Valentine at their bench, Sam Springer checking back in. Also Johnny Cox checking back in as well. Right side now, Paige Bortner. Skip pass now to Brooklyn Gillen. Good look at a 3 again. Missed it. Rebound, Crawford. Tip, recovered by Valentine. 2-on-2 the other way. Step through, missed it on the way that time by Paige Springer. And it's going to be a loose ball foul coming back against Valentine.
Yeah, kind of a wild shot there, a little out of control on that breakaway for Valentine. Man, I'm going to sneeze. I got hiccups. I mean, what else is going to happen here?
You got a lemonade right by you. 4:32 in the half. Bison by 6 again, 21-15. Gillen out front, out ripping backside look. Crawford threw the ball behind her that time, and Valentine gets it back. The Badgers the other way, right to left in the offense against the Bison zone look. Coach Ian Bish yells timeout. He's going to get a full timeout. Bison lead at 21-15. We're back after, it's the 30. Okay, back in 30 next on Kicks 96.1. 30-second timeout taken by head coach Ian Bish, 21-15. Been stuck in the score for a little bit of time. Again, if you missed the opener, the Bison boys, Bob, just, again, I was impressed with Ainsworth. Wow. They played 6 guys, and, of course, Carter Nell's getting a lot of attention with his football signing with Nebraska and everything. He didn't shoot the ball. Offensively, he's not the greatest shooter, but he's a rim protector, so to speak, rebounder, but the Pelt kid really scored well for him.
Yep, exactly right. Now it looks like we're having a find the missing contact lens for Malia Hilker, possibly.
Hopefully she brought a spare.
Well, no, I don't know if that is what it is.
Mom's out there, too, trying to find it, too.
Well, yeah, one of the officials did. Chucked her.
Did she find it then?
I think so, but I mean, I'm going to have to get a replacement, I'm sure.
Yeah, might have got stepped on. Or,
right.
You never know. Sometimes those things are indestructible. And
yep, just give it a rinse.
Yeah, just rinse it and see what happens. But you always remind your kids, take an extra set, or at least one, just in case, you know.
Exactly. But no, getting back to Ainsworth boys, Rich, yeah, that was a very talented team, very disciplined. And again, got to admire them, man. They're using 6 players, and they're still getting the job done.
Valentine, girls in the half court, going to be a walk-in violation, going to be called against Paige Springer. Bison will get it back, leading by 6, again, 21-15. Score updates brought to you by MMB Bank.
Dynamite!
Busted out the Jimmy Walker on
there
it,
you go. JJ, baby.
There you go. That was good times, wasn't it?
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Paige Border, skip past cross court, down to Brooklyn Gillen. Brooklyn on the move, bounce pass, pretty past Rippon. She finishes inside, it's 23-15.
Yeah, again, boy, good ball movement by the Bison there. And again, Corey Rippon, she definitely has a chance to score some more points down low here in this game. That's a travel.
Well, guards have really they've been setting up each other really well. I mean, their execution, so like getting right, 2-footers. I mean, every time.
Exactly right. No, running the offense there and getting the breaks that they need and able to knock down the shots.
Games being played in the RPAC conference. Get an update on that. Dundee County Stratton knocked off Hitchcock County girls in the consolation game, 46-33. Southwest holds on to beat Cambridge 37-33 in a consolation game. So now they're getting ready for the big games of the evening. Mark Scott on the Hawk, Maywood Hayes Center, and Paxton here. And then down at Arapahoe, it's Alma and Southern Valley. That's a big one. 1 loss teams in that one. 23-15 here with 3 minutes exactly left. Callie Crawford, 3's on the way, missed. I think it hit the stand. I think the
boy, it
cable.
Just might have rubbed it barely, yeah.
And here comes Valentine the other way, an 8-point Bison lead. Bison's defense has been pretty good in the second half. That's almost a backcourt violation, awfully darn close. Paige Springer now to the bucket, drew the foul. Corey Rippon's going to be called for the block. Paige Springer to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Well, and to be honest, I think that was a backcourt violation. She stepped on the line, but part of her foot was in the front court. So I think that's one that could have been called.
Coach Shell's got the look about something.
Well, I think she saw the over and back, I assume. Is that, again, half her foot was over on the front court.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's exactly right. And then Jace is over there. Something being talked about. Second free throw is on the way and good. 23-16. Bison with that lead with the basketball. Crawford, Callie's got to turn around. You're going to probably have somebody right there, and it caused the walk and goes back to Valentine. And here we go as the Badgers with the basketball. Little three-quarters court pressure. 2-2-1, three-quarters court pressure applied. Springer weaves away through traffic. Jumper up, block shot again by Rippon. Loose ball picked up by Paige Springer, and they're going to call the foul, I think, reaching that time. Against Corey that time.
Yeah, kind of hot potato there.
Yeah. 13 foul against, second team foul against the Bison in the quarters, second against Rippon. Sam Springer will check back in. Walgren's going to check back in. Probably Rippon for the two. Nope, going to be Kirsten Porter instead. Badgers get it back. 23-16 Bison. Nobody's really done a lot of scoring as of late. They're working inside of Bushland. Kicks it out. As Springer on the dribble lost it right to Walgren, and here comes McCook the other way.
Yeah, again, a lot of hands in the middle there.
Paige Bortner the other way in the half court. Brooklyn Gillen baseline now, Callie Crawford. Bounce pass out front to Gillen. Thought of it, the three, passed it up, now Bortner. Skip pass to Crawford, gonna take it on the move. Baseline runner on the way, block shot on the way up. Loose ball picked up by Bushland. Callie's okay, went down kind of hard. And here comes Valentine. Kick out to Springer, no shots. Top of the circle down to Bancroft. Sam Springer baseline. 23-16 in the seconds. Skip pass cross court to Bancroft. They just cannot get Bushland. Corey Rippon's done her job, that's for sure. Not letting her have the basketball. High pass goes out of bounds. Back to McCook.
Yeah, again, Valentine intent on trying to work it down low, and again, force that pass. Bison with the chance to bump this lead up.
I wonder if Coach Bish will work out something different at halftime where he can get Bushland in a little different setting. Wide pass to Rippon. It was thrown behind her that time. The layup's going to be missed and rebounded by Paige Bortner from McCook.
Yeah, good hustle again by Brooklyn Gillen to get back there, just enough to disrupt the shot.
Under a minute left, 23-16. Callie Crawford, top of the circle, swinging out baseline. Walgren inside, to her right, lucky to get it back. Jumper's on the way, good. Lucky to get that one right back, and then she got it, threw it up, and it went in.
And he had a nice touch on that shot as well.
25-16. Gilly's got to put a little air onto that pass. Lob it a little bit more. Springer got her pocket picked by Gillen. Bison a chance to make it a double-digit lead here at half with a bucket right here with 24 seconds left. Bortner has it out top now to Callie Crawford. We're down to 14 on the clock. Watch those lob passes. Now Gillen. Brooklyn, you got your dribble, got his pocket picked. Aiden hand, and now Bortner comes right back with 5 seconds. Walgren's 3 with 3 on the clock. It's going to be no good, and that hit the cable that time. They caught it. It goes out of bounds, and Valentine will get it back. As Brecken Gale, Megan Miller will check in. Carson Porter as well.
Yeah, surprised Valentine. Well, I guess with only 0.7, no difference.
That's your half. 25-16. McCook with a 9-point lead. Bob and I will talk about it. Stats after the break. It's Bison basketball. Kicks 96.1 and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. Don't be too loud, Bob. They could probably hear us on the far side. You could hear a pin drop in this gym.
Yeah, good thing I haven't been yelling at the officials here. So
Halftime stats.
again, for Valentine, Olivia Patterson with 2, Paige Springer with 5, Kimber McGinley with 2, Kinsey Bushley with 4, and Samantha Springer with 2. Again, Valentine only 5 points in the second quarter, 16 for the half. For the Bison, Malia Hilker with 2, Brooklyn Gillen, high scorer with 10, Callie Crawford with 5, Jaylee Walgren with 2, and Corey Rippon with 6. So again, only 9 points in the second quarter for the Bison, but we're actually able to stretch the lead a little bit. So again, 9-point advantage as you get ready to start the third quarter, and they've really done a nice job defensively. Valentine not hitting a lot of shots. Kinsey Bushley, again, been held down to only those 4 points. They certainly don't want to get her more involved. But again, this is what I remember before. First game, 43-35, and again, both teams just not real proficient in scoring. So, but again, Lady Bison have played the better defense so far, and that's why they got the lead.
25-16 Bison. We're back with the second half coming up in just a few minutes. You're listening to Bison Basketball on Kicks 96.1 and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Rich and Bob back here. Halftime just about over. It is over, by gosh. Third quarter, McCook with a lead. Once again, 25-16. Rich Barnett, Bob Golke. Game 2 of the consolation doubleheader here from Gothenburg High School. Again, North Platte Community College, I should say, is going to host the championship semifinals. The girls, 4 games, and boys tomorrow. Once again, Jace, give us a thumbs up. And again, if we weren't doing games and you were wrestling, I'm doing basketball tomorrow, I'd be up there watching.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be some nice matchups there. I think Jace was going for a post-game interview, actually, there.
Well, we've done many interviews over the years.
Let's put him under the spotlight, Rich.
Yeah, exactly. That was not a goal. That was a goaltend going up that last boys game.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, frankly, it's one of those things that surprises the heck out of you when you see it happen. That's part of it.
By the way, Bison Wrestlers at Colby tonight dropped their duel 33-19. They'll host the 8-team duel tomorrow. You'll hear the golden voice of Bob tomorrow announcing all the lineups and matches.
Yeah, if you leave your lights on, I'll be reading your license plate number.
Valentine with the basketball first. Bison got a 9-point lead, 25-16 to begin the quarter. Bancroft has it. Bushlin, 2 points at half? That's it?
No, she did have 4.
4, but still pretty good.
Yeah, 2 in each quarter is all.
Bushlin has it now. Baseline, Olivia Patterson. Back to Bushlin, low block against Corey Rippon. A little head and shoulder fake, jumper up, missed it, drew the foul. Corey's got to keep your feet. Keep your feet, and that's number 3 on her.
Yeah, again, exactly right, and I think that's obviously design play. They were going to Kinsey Bushley no matter what there. And again, now with 3 fouls, Corey Rippon's going to have to be a little bit more careful.
Missed the free throw. She'll get 1 more. Nothing yet from Coach Shaw going to her bench to get her 6-foot senior post out of there. Second free throw is on the way. This one rolls in and good. 25-17. On the free throw made. Bison got to take care of the basketball. Hilker, they were still searching for that contact lens at halftime, and Callie Crawford knocks down another 3. That's what, 4-5 of the night by the Bison.
Whoa, 3, 4 it is, yes.
4. Missed shot, putbacks on the way, and good. Nobody checked out Patterson in the follow that time. 28-19, 9-point game.
Yeah, starting out a little bit more like the first quarter here. Both teams able to get some good, easy baskets.
Rippon, low block, little jump hook inside the lanes on the way, and good. It's 30-19, Bison by 11 again.
Definitely qualifies as a baby hook there.
A little 1-3-1 full court pressure. Bison get a steal. Hilker jumper's on the way, too strong. Rippon right there, a little putbacks on the way, and good. Bison pressure, and Coach Bish calls a quick 30-second timeout. The Bison are up by 13. Quick break. We're back to Gothenburg in just a moment on Kicks 96.1. Great start for the third quarter, Bob. 32-19. Bison up by 13, playing great defense at full court press and shooting the basketball well.
Yeah, again, Valentine only 3 points in the quarter, and the Bison already have 7. So, again, going to keep up with that full court pressure as well.
Little 1-3-1 full court pressure. Paige Borger stepped in, got a steal. Brooklyn Gillen off the glass, and good. The Bison are racking up some points here. It's a 15-point game.
Yeah, this is the kind of burst that can put the game out of reach for Valentine.
Springer in backcourt, being pressured. Get in the midcourt line. Now, if you get behind, now you can have numbers the other way. Runner up and missed. It's tipped by Rippon, controlled by, once again, Valentine. Long 3, block shot by Crawford that time on the way up. And Valentine gets it right back. Bancroft, her jumper's going to be on the way. Missed. Rebound by Corey Rippon. Paige Bortner the other way. Bison biggest lead at 15 here in the early part, third quarter, 35-19, 34-19 actually.
Yeah, again, you're wondering where Valentine's going to get to the scoring. They just have not had anybody that's really been able to get through on a consistent basis.
Gillen baseline, bounce pass, Crawford pass behind her. That's a tough pass to get on the fly. Move at that time, goes back to Valentine.
Yeah, just kind of had to reach around behind her.
Aiden Hand will check back in for the Badgers, along with Sam Springer. Bushlin held her 4 points, averaging about 14 on the season. Kept her in check. 34-19. Badgers break the timeline. Bancroft has it. Hand. High pass to Bushlin. Good catch. On the right-handed dribble. Little side step against Rippons on the way. Good. That was a tough shot.
Boy, it was. But again, just the little bump there. But again, didn't affect the shot enough.
34-21. Hilker has it out front. High post now to Rippon. They're going to foul from behind. It's going to be called against Valentine. And Bushlin from behind, I do believe. That team foul number 1 against the Badgers. Nope, it's going to be Sam Springer. Going to be
first second.
Called for the personal. Off the inbounds, Crawford blocked shot by Sam Springer, I think, on the way up.
Yeah, really had a lot of ball, too. Can't argue that one.
Badgers the other way, Bancroft down courts. Badgers trying to cut into this lead. Springer on the move. Hand. Oh, the paint's wide open. Bushlin. Jumper inside the free throw line's on the way. Rattles in and out. Got to have a jump ball. I think, yep, Crawford and Hand were tied up. Jump ball possession arrow goes back to McCook. 4:51 in the third. 34-21. Bison with the lead. Score update brought to you by MMB Bank.
Dynamite!
2 Jimmy Walkers in one night. Bison with the basketball. Brooklyn Gillen whip pass inside and Rippon. That was a tough pass into traffic. Valentine, the last one to touch it, as the Badgers be Joni Cox. I've been calling her Johnny all night. It's Joni. Checks back in the ball game. Golly. Inbounds past Gillen. Baseline Paige Bortner. Hilker has it. Out front now to Callie Crawford. Bortner skip pass cross court now to Gillen. Brooklyn, now it's Malaya Hilker. Dump it down to Rippon and a low block. Little step back shots on the way and good. 36-21 leads back to 15.
Yeah, nice job again by Corey Rippon. Boy, she can do. She's done damage down there, and this is a team she can feast on.
And a loose ball steal by Hilker leads to an easy layup by Bortner. The lead grows to 17, 38-21. As the Bison defense, this full court pressure has really hurt Valentine in the quarter. Bushlin breaks the traffic this time. It's poked out of bounds by McCook, and the Badgers will get it back.
Yeah, really things kind of snowballed against the Badgers so far in this quarter.
Bison going to call timeout. Up 38-21. Back after the break. It is Bison basketball. Kicks 96-1. Richie Bob back here at Gothenburg. 38-21. Bob Bison and increased that lead to 17.
Yeah, again, they've outscored Valentine 13-5 in the quarter, and again, just had much the better play, better ball movement, better defense. Again, Valentine very offensively challenged, other than Kinsey Bushley.
Off the inbounds. Trying to find Aiden Hand on the low block. Jumper's on the way and good. Little set play from, once again, Valentine off the timeout. 38-23. Paige Bortner, Brooklyn Gillen. Long three by Malia Hilker is no good. Backside rebound. Nobody was covering Brooklyn Gillen. Now it's Paige Bortner. As we're approaching the 3-minute mark here, third quarter. Crawford baseline. Runners on the way. Missed it, drew the foul. It's going to be Sam Springer picking up the personal. And Callie Crawford to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, again, going to be her third foul. And again, Callie Crawford going to the free throw line. So, again, Bison just really have just dominated so far, obviously, playing the third quarter, second half.
Free throw by Crawford. Shot it short. She'll get one more. We'll see Katrin Bancroft check back in the ballgame. Jaylee Walgren will check back. Actually, she'll check in for Crawford if she can knock down this free throw. Free throw is going to be on the way and good. 39-23.
Boy, again, just play good defense now. No
Yeah.
reason to foul.
Bison will back off a little bit, pick him up some pressure toward the midcourt line. Sam Springer bounce past Bushland across the timeline. Looking back door to Hand, a little tough shot, missed it. Rebound by Rippon. Lead pass to Brooklyn Gillens, trying to split the defense and drew the foul. Brooklyn to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul. I think she had a chance that time, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that was a pretty tight quarter she was operating in.
First foul going to be called against Bushland. Free throw by Brooklyn's on the way. Rolls in. Bison by 17 again, 40-23 as Rosalind Weimers will check back in. Next Bison coverage once again next Friday, a week from tomorrow. Ogallala in town, girls, boys doubleheader, then a road trip to Ainsworth. 3 hours and 40 minutes road trip to Ainsworth. Second free throw was in, by the way, and Bison got a tap on that inbounds pass. 41-23. Then we're looking at the next weekend is Scottsbluff, Garing, and then Cozad boys, and that's it.
Yes. I mean, we're down to it here.
Haven't heard anything on
any makeups.
Makeups for Mid-Hastings and Minden. It just might not be time. I thought maybe a Monday or Tuesday or something like that. You're going to have to because you got Friday, Saturdays all pretty much booked. Long three by Hand is on the way, missed it. Ricochet of a couple of black shirts, and Bushland got it right before it crossed the timeline.
Well, I'd rather make up the Hastings game because that's in McCook, so.
Yeah, it's true. I think the Minden game's priority, though, because it's a conference game, of what I've been told.
Agreed.
Bushland free throw line. In the paint, jumpers on the way, missed it. On late whistle. I think if it would have went in, I don't think the whistle would have went. And
Rosalind Weimer's going to pick up her first.
Jason's been watching too much NBA. Way too much NBA. Those guys, you got to play and then go halfway down there. Down, the other team's got the ball at midcourt. Then they call the foul from the previous. Yeah. Missed the first free throw. One more on the way. 41-23. Bushland, one more free throw is on the way. This one's good. Bison get it back. Gillen, across the timeline, Callie Crawford. Backside look, Jaylee Walgren. Gillen out front, good involvement with McCook. Crawford looking baseline. The block's going to be called against Bancroft. Team foul number 4 against the Badgers in the quarter.
And again, all precipitated by good ball movement by the Bison. They've got Valentine chasing here.
Gillen off the inbounds. Now, Paige Bortner. Coming up on 2 minutes left, third quarter. Bison gets his 1-3-1 zone look. Callie Crawford, good look at the threes on the way. Missed it, long rebound. Weimers had a hand on it, couldn't quite grab it.
Yeah, wide open three. And again, that's been one of the bigger differences here, too. Lady Bison just had plenty of open shots. Used to having somebody in their hip pocket all the time.
And a foul out front against McCook. Third team foul against the Bison.
Second foul on Brooklyn Gillen.
We'll see Hilker and Rippon check back in. And Bortner and Crawford will sit. We'll have on Kicks 96.1, we'll have coverage of the RPAC Conference East Division Boys triple header tomorrow. Greg Tetley is going to join me for the broadcast tomorrow for all 3 games.
Just in case there's any weather activity.
Yeah, exactly right. A little high-low look. Jumper up baseline by Aubrey Benson in the ballgame for the first time. Missed it. Put back by Hands on the way. Missed it. Goes out of bounds off of Valentine last. Mark Searcy will be over in Trenton again for 2 games in the RPAC Conference West Division. And then the quadruple header. Is that, 4? 4 games coming on Saturday, the RPAC tournament on the Hawk. Bison break the pressure, leads to an easy layup for Corey Rippon the other way, and the lead's at 19.
Yeah, nice quarter for her. 8 points, 14 in the game.
43-24. 1:23 left. Jumper on the way. Missed. Rebound off a couple of hands. Run down by Paige Springer. She's caught corner. Out front now, it's Bushland. Springer nowhere to go. And Rosalind Weimers in the passing lane almost had a steal. Bortner's going to check back in. Also, Kimber McGinley is going to check back in for Valentine. And the Badgers get it back right near their own bench with 1:03 left. Bushland on left uncovered. On the dribble penetration. Jumper's on the way. Good. Bison forgot about it that time. Didn't step up. 43-26. Ripping backside look, Malia Hilker. Wonder if she does have an extra contact or she's just playing with one. Oh, I tell you, you got both two contacts in, right?
Yeah, and mine are monovision, so I have a far and a close one.
Yeah.
So I could lose the close one probably and play basketball, but I don't know about the far one.
That's happened to me before. They just having one, and there's no way, not a chance. Under a minute left, 37 seconds. Bison with the basketball up 17, 43-36. How about, got a recipe list going? Maybe, possibly. Favorites?
Let's see.
Things you want to do?
Let's see.
Things you haven't done? Bison get it back, tipped out of bounds, and McCook will get it back at midcourt.
Well, I did have a good steak last night at home.
Did you really?
Oh, yes, indeed.
You cooked it?
Absolutely.
Maybe Bobby came over and...
No, this is one I can handle myself.
It wasn't a microwavable one, was it?
Negative.
No, I'm just teasing.
Good old Nebraska beef.
There you go. Skip past Weimers. 15 seconds left. Hilker. Now to Bortner. Page steps in. Free throw line jumpers right there, but they would have milked it down, I guess, to the end. Weimers. Now Gillen. Good time to go is now. 6-5. Bortner. Now Gillen. Loose ball. Down to 1 second left, and it goes. It happens every time. You wait till the last seconds and just get a good shot, take it. 1 second left. Inbounds pass by Rippon. 3 ball is going to be off the mark. After 3, it's 43-36 McCook. The fourth quarter is coming up here shortly. Kicks 96-1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. Third quarter of the books, Bob. 43-26 and a good third quarter for the Bison.
Yeah, again, boy, it's just 18 to 10. Lady Bison outscored Valentine in the quarter to really bump up that lead. And again, you don't want to say it's over. You still got to finish out the quarter, but still, this is a game Lady Bison really have just been much better play. Better defense, better offense, and again, I don't know where Valentine's going to get the horsepower to score points,
right,
even if they wanted to mount a comeback at this point.
Bison and the Badgers. Bison, their lineup, got the original starting five. Nope, you don't. Walgren replaces Gillen. The 4 starters are out there with a 43-26 lead as we enter the fourth quarter. McGinley, skip pass, got it tipped. Walgren comes out with it. Bison the other way. Excuse me, out front, Kelly Crawford. Now Paige Bortner. Hilker, and this is going to be a backcourt violation, I think, yeah. And Malia thinking that Jay Lee was like 6'4" that time, and not the case, and turnover going back to Valentine. Maybe the one contact, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. 43-26. Bushland. A little shove to Hilker, kind of clears the space a little bit. On the move now, it's Paige Springer. Bushland free throw line. Baseline Patterson, nice shut off by Bortner. Bushland, power dribble to the hole. Runners on the way, good. 43-28. Ripping the other way now, Paige Bortner. We'll see Brooklyn Gillen check back in at the next dead ball. Hilker has it out front now, Paige Bortner. Crawford, baseline Walgren. They post up Rippin, low block. Turnaround jumpers on the way off the glass. Nice job using glass, too. Wow.
Yeah, that was one of her nice reverse pivot there and banked it high off the glass.
Game high 15, is that right? Or 16? Earlier you said.
16 it is.
45-20.
10 in the second half.
Bushland free throw line. Surprised she doesn't just take that sometimes to the bucket. Missed the shot. Here comes Borton into the way. Page will dribble out.
Good decision.
Yep.
No sense to hurry.
Run some clock here. Skip pass now to Hilker. Went right through her hands. And here comes Valentine. And knocked out of bounds by Hilker with a good speed getting back. And it'll be Valentine basketball. It'll be Gillen, Spell, and Walgren. Of course, the Bison reserves are in North Platte playing a game tonight, so not all the girls are here. Timeout on the floor. Going to be a full timeout. We're back to Gothenburg coming up in 1 minute next on Kicks 96.1. Back here to Gothenburg, 45-28. Some of the scorers on the RPAC conference. Keeping you updated on those games after one quarter. Winners bracket games. It was Southern Valley with a lead over Alma, 17-10 after the first, and Paxton with a 1-point lead over Maywood Center, 12-11. Once again after the first quarter. Missed shot inside, and here comes McCook the other way. Bison by 17, 45-28.
Yeah, the old college is going to be a busy place the next 2 days down there, Rich.
Yeah, well, full day of wrestling tomorrow, full day of basketball on Saturday, and a runner inside the lane. Good entry pass to Rippin. The layup's on the way and good.
Yeah, again, her success just continues in the second half.
Out front, Badgers have it. 19-point lead, 5:39. Just keep running that clock, running. Hand has it, low block. Jumper, block shot, Crawford got her with the body. Two-shot foul coming up. Two-shot foul by Aiden Hand. Do I dare bring up the last time that there was a person with the last name of Hand? And she missed the first free throw.
Are you talking Mr. Hand from Fast Times at Ridgemont?
You got it. I can't believe it.
Well, of course.
You dog. I thought I had you on that one. Man. Oh, for crying. Yeah, Mr. Hand from Fast Times at Ridgemont. What a great show. What a great movie.
One of the all-time best.
Yeah. Dang it. Golly. Timeout, McCook, 47-28. Quick timeout back to Gothenburg next. Kicks 96-1. 5:21 left, 47-28, 19-point Bison lead.
Well, I promise not to do a Jeff Spicoli imitation.
Oh, golly. What I've watched that movie over the years probably 1,000 times.
It is, I agree. It's just every time.
Bison with the basketball, Gillen out front. Hilker saved it. It was a good pass that time by Page. And here comes Valentine. runner off the glass, missed it, rebound by Hand. And every time I see her, and I'm going to mention that, I'm going to think of that movie. Putback's on the way, missed, drew the foul. Second team foul against the Bison. And two-shot foul coming up. See some of the Gothenburg girls down here. Of course, that's going to be interesting tomorrow night with them and Broken Bow tomorrow.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to a couple of players in between games here, and they are, let's just say they're looking forward to the game.
Yeah.
They want payback in the worst way.
But they better play better than they did the other night against McCook.
Yeah,
Oh, a long three. And the foul against McCook. No foul on a three-point shot. That clock's been at 5 minutes for like forever. It's not milking this thing. Free throw, three-shot foul for Paige Springer. She made the first one 47-29. Two more free throws. Second one's on the way, kind of a shot put. And missed it, she'll get one more. Jeff Spicoli played by
Sean Penn.
There you go.
Third free throw good.
47-30. Bison with the basketball in the half court. Crawford skip pass, nearly picked off and has. Loose ball picked up. On the move and on the way up, lost it that time was Springer. Here comes Brooklyn Gillen the other way. Kind of wish McCook would they are. A double dribble going to be called against Brooklyn out front. They are kind of still run their I never milk and some collide at the same time. So.
Well, right, yeah, going to run your offense.
47-30 Bison, and they've led from the start in this one. Looking for some momentum and as they go into a full week of practice before Ogallala next Friday night at home, and then the road trip to Ainsworth. Block shot by Rippon on the way up, and Valentine will get it back.
Yeah, again, that was the game at Ogallala last year that the Lady Bison came out on fire in the first quarter. Actually, Shauna Wilkinson, I think, back then got them off to a really good start, and that was probably as good a win as they've had last year against a pretty good Ogallala team.
Yep, I remember you and Mark did that game, and it was, just unreal. They just shot lights out. Just Bushel on a putback. The foul's going to be called against Rosalind Weimers. It'll be a two-shot foul coming up for Valentine. And unfortunately, that same momentum didn't carry into the next game for the Bison.
Yeah, no, it was just, they were back-to-back nights, and
it was Ainsworth,
exactly, and just, did not play well at all.
47-30 still. As Bushling gets one more free throw. This one's on the way and good. 4:20 left. Full court pressure applied by the Badgers. Fortner across the timeline. Got him tipped out of bounds. Bison got to be better with the passing. Got to be better with the passing. We'll see Rippon, who, just checked out momentarily. She'll check back in now for Hilker. Off the inbounds, Brooklyn Gillen. Baseline now, Callie Crawford. And a foul against Bushland. That'll be team foul number 1 against Valentine in the fourth quarter. Games like this, the fourth quarter can last forever.
Well, it's just we can't go more than 10 seconds without a whistle.
Yeah, exactly. Fortner baseline Crawford. Kelly out front. She stepped out of bounds. 16-point game, 47-31, the 4:10 mark, halfway point of the fourth quarter. Badgers in the half courts. Bushland, free throw line. Sam Springer, jumper baseline is going to be on the way. Missed it. Rebound by Kelly Crawford. We're under 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Crawford looking baseline. Paige Bortner trying to trap those wings a lot here down the stretch. Now Corey Rippon out front. Rosalind Weimers, Callie Crawford. Play a little keep waves. Gillen thought about the long three. A little step through and runners miss. Rebound Crawford. Putback's good. 49-31.
Yeah, look what I found. Callie Crawford there, right spot.
Bushland in backcourt. Brooklyn Gillen almost with a pick that time. Springer across the timeline. Bison has played a little simple zone. Bushland. Springer out front now. It is Bancroft. Bushland to the basket. Jumper, runner on the way, missed, made it. 49-33. Near steal. Bison get it back. We're under 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Bison, Lady Bison pick up a nice win. Bison boys tough loss tonight. And again a week from tomorrow night at home against the Ogallala Indians. Bad pass, McCook. It was on a short hop and Border trying to pick it up. Jump ball, McCook's going to get it back. And Coach Mish going to call a timeout. 49-33. We are back to Gothenburg in just a moment. Kicks 96-1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg, 49-33. We welcome those individuals whose TVs have not been working tonight for some odd reason back in McCook.
Really?
And could not get the boys game on his YouTube, on the YouTube channel. Welcome, Mitch Lister.
Thanks for joining us.
49-33. Lady Bison with the lead as we're winding down. 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Long three by Brooklyn. Gillen's on the way, missed it. Rebound backside. Bushland runs it down. No fouls. Just go back, play defense right now. Here we go the other way. Half court once again for Valentine. The top shot runner with the left hand's on the way, missed by Springer. And the foul's going to be called against McCook, and we're going to shoot more free throws. Two-shot foul coming up for Paige Springer.
Fourth on Corey Rippon.
Free throw is going to be on the way and missed. Any RPEC updates? Like, what's wrong? We got to be in this halftime by now. Come on, people. Guess not. And we have a lane violation going to be called against Valentine. Bison will get it back. Minute 59 left, up 16, 49-33. Inbounds pass Brooklyn Gillen. Sideline pass now Rosalind Weavers. Corey Rippon the other way. Kelly Crawford. Got herself too close and off balance, threw the ball away. And that's going to be offensive foul. Nice job, Brooklyn Gillen took the offensive foul. We'll go the other way.
Yeah, easy call for the official there. Again, had her position established well before the player got there.
Minute 46 left in a 16-point Bison lead. Inbounds pass Crawford. We got a foul against Valentine. They got fouls to waste. They're going to use them probably too. Third team foul. Then I guess the free throw game. Inbounds pass by Brooklyn Gillen. They'll go backcourt this time to Paige Bortner. Page on the left-handed dribble. Winding down, 90 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Safe to say, I don't think we're coming back to Gothenburg for anything else that, well, never say never, I guess. You never know about a district final.
Right.
With some of the area teams. You never know about that.
I'll come up to the track meet this summer.
Oh, that's Soren, yeah.
At least we'll be outside.
Yeah. Yep, that will be a guaranteed another good one. The runner by Bushland inside the paint's on the way good.
Yeah, she's got her points, but boy, it's been hard to come by and pretty quiet, actually.
Under a minute left, 49-35. As the Bison just going to play keep away right now. And really no need for any other fouls. Bortner looking to bounce past the Rippon, it's kicked out of bounds, goes back to McCook.
The clock's running.
Hey, that's okay, just let it run. Don't need to correct it.
Don't, yeah, please.
Just, come on. Just let it go. Let it go, come on. Dude. Jeez, really? Come on, nobody cares.
I mean, probably 3 or 4 seconds ran off, I would say.
But about 39 seconds.
4 seconds.
Left. Oh, good Lord, give me a break. 49-35. Inbounds past Brooklyn Gillen. Now Paige Bortner. Gillen, 3-ball, baselines on the way, missed it. Backside rebound, Rippon. Put back by Quarries on the way, missed. Bushland on the defensive board with 30 seconds left. Springer, nice bounce pass. Aiden Hand. On the way and good, 49-37. 15 seconds left. As wrap things up here from Gothenburg. As Malia Hilker to the bucket, and the foul against Bushland on the way up. Actually, we should just dribble that. Just dribble out.
Yeah, just kept going underneath.
Just don't attack because, Oh well, Malia Hilker at the free throw line for the 2-shot foul. You can tell Bob and I really want to get out of here. 49-37. Missed the free throw. She'll get one more. Kirsten Porter, Brecken Gale, Megan Miller will check in, Rosalind Weimers as well. Second free throw is good, and Jaylee Walgren will get back in. The Bison hit the 50-point mark, 50-37. And one last possession to wrap things up here in the Bison. Nice job, Lady Bison, with a good win here in this one. Long three is good, no good. Final 50-37, McCook with a win. Wrap things up, postgame on the way next. Bison basketball kicks 96-1.